Welcome to today's clan meeting. I'm your Grand Wizard, Zenler. What the fuck do I have a notification for? You Expo stuff? Let's see what's going on for Vexpo. Yeah, Lemon Hoor, and someone, Nina Satome. You're doing an indie versus agency VTuber life panel at the Vexpo next month. So exciting. I still find the Maids of England Phase Connect collab announcement for the Vexpo. It's like hitting autism. And when I first saw this announcement for the Phase Made thingamahoosit, my first thought was like, "Hey, Sakana can finally clear out his stockpile of unsold coffee, because that's all it is. That's all it is. It's literally an excuse for him to sell his overstock coffee." Oh shit! I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one who thought of that joke when the announcement went out. And of course, Fillion is trending right now because Fillion did an oopsie. Fillion did an oopsie whoopsie fucky wucky. In that apparently she didn't have the commercial rights for those of you who don't know, Fillion was gonna have a little figure deal of her character, but apparently allegedly she doesn't have the commercial rights to her character, so apparently that figure deal fell through, and rightfully so, she's getting shit on for being a complete retard. But then again, this is Fillion, so that, when the Fillion news made the rounds, I was like, oh, Fillion doesn't actually own the commercial rights to her character. It's like, well, this is color me surprised. I'm not fucking surprised because Fillion's a fucking retard. It's like, no hate. It's just calling out a retard when she's a fucking retard, and that's all there is to it. Oh shit. I see Uber. Hello. Holy shit, your head's huge.
Oh, hey. So saw your streaming, said, okay, I can hang for like an hour, a bit.
Were you just streaming?
Yeah, I decided to do a shorter stream.
Okay.
I've been streaming for 3 days straight now.
The grueling work conditions of a streamer 3 days in a row.
Nah, people do it every day. I'm not like that.
Yeah, unfortunately our names aren't Tenma
or Honey.
Yeah, that one's its own little brand of thing. Why do I have a notification? Oh, apparently it's Kirsch's birthday today.
Yeah, and apparently Brock wasn't invited.
Okay, so I've nothing specific, but I've had a feeling that there's something new going on between the Bong and Kershey.
I don't think there's anything going on.
well, no, that's a joke.
I think, but when's the last time that Kirsch has mentioned Proctor on stream? Because I don't watch your streams anymore.
I know there's a disconnect between the two and stuff, but I'm just wondering, the Bong as of late has been, I'm trying to think of a nice way of putting this. He's been very retarded recently. I mean, more so than usual. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, he had a moment today.
Yeah, but I'm wondering, has there something been happening? Has something caused him to snap more so than usual?
I wouldn't know if something didn't happen. It was probably in another server like Kirsch's.
Yeah, probably. And in other news, I'm happy that Slut Puppies has decided to join the gay court and has come in swinging.
Yeah. We've been trying to get her to join, so it's nice to see she's finally in.
I called sent her an invite to my server, and she left me on red.
I mean, on Discord, you can't really tell if people read your messages, right?
Yeah, no, there's at least to my understanding, there isn't. I'm just assuming she's either hasn't seen it yet or is actively ignoring it. Usually, when I send a cold invite to my server and stuff, I'm just like, whatever. If they do, if they do. If they don't, they don't.
I see.
I'm not like you must. I'm not like Proctor. It's like you must join my server for the greater good. I'm just like, just send off a link. If they, it's like whatever. I don't care.
Last bastion of free speech.
I don't think that's the hill. Okay, the Bong has said the last bastion is free speech to the effect of that more than once. I'm just like, oh, that's the hill he's gonna die on because I still have money riding on the Night of the Long Knives eventually for the old Kiwi farts.
Yeah, we'll see.
I still have money on this. It's
I'm still
imaginary.
surprised that.
It's imaginary internet money, but I still have it on.
Yeah, I'm still surprised that Slut Puppies is still a Niji fan despite everything. Like after the Doki Bird stuff, I was pretty much done with the company.
Well, like here's our poster child for Ninja, fucking scuttle. Like I'm surprised he didn't do a flip off a building with the way Ninja's gone, and he's like, I would argue he probably owned stock, which is why he was a hard shell. But Ninja sisters, man, dark times.
I won't say she's a sister because sisters are pretty what do you call oblivious.
Yeah. Slut Puppies is an OG, and she's not retarded.
I was kind of an OG too since the early days of ID.
I don't know. I'll say this much. One of the first VTubers I was actively, watching consistently was Hannah, but she wasn't always the way she was. She had a lid on things,
Yeah.
but then the mask came off, and I was like, I'm done.
That was pretty much my case too, because Hana was my gateway into VTubing. She was like I think the first clip that I saw, VTuber clip, and I decided to check her out. And I've been following her for years, and then the scandal happened. Is like I don't think I want to be here anymore.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like I know she was always a little touched in the head, and I've as much as I hate commies, I will tolerate them to a certain extent. But then it's like it's kind of one it's like my health. I have a lot of things going on, and if you have a lot of things going on, but if they happen to all align at once, then it's like, okay, it's too much. I'm done. And that was Hannah. It's like, okay, you have one too many strikes against you. I can't tolerate this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we knew for a while how she was. Like, whenever she gets a little bit more popular, she just suddenly stops streaming for a bit, so that those numbers would die down. And this was more egregious on her alt, where she literally tards out over like higher viewership and she literally says, "Oh, I'm gonna take a break because there's too many people following me."
Yeah, but her thing, like even like in the early days and stuff, like Ninja never really organized a push or marketed. Like Ninja's main failing, bar none's marketing. They've always failed at that.
Yeah,
But
I'd say in IDs. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
But in Hannah's case, she purposely hamstrung herself. That was on her.
It's 50-50.
Well, okay, Ninja had a part in it, but she willingly hamstrung herself.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It was it was a conscious effort on her part, and it was not like whoopsie doopsie kind of thing.
No, she deliberately sabotaged herself. Everyone knows this.
Yeah. Man.
What could have been.
Well, it's kind of funny. Like even Hannah and like all of the surrounding things go. Like, do you remember Soda Pop?
Yeah, I remember when he used to, or she used to clip Hana.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, like and then Soda Pop went retarded too. It's like everyone kind of involved is kind of just like imploded.
Yeah, I mean, it says like his or her. It's a girl, right? I just let me get this
I
right.
couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
No, I think Soda Poppin is a she, but not Soda Poppin. Soda Funk, I think.
Yeah, I think
Soda
so.
Funk, yes, not Soda Poppin.
Yeah. No, so funk. I just remember his outros because he used whales.
Yeah, but since the old days, like his clips, like he'd always like clickbait, like with lewd thumbnails.
So he has
Like,
a
oh yeah,
he has a horror strategy.
yeah, the meta.
uh,
She did a lot of pick me as well. Actually, I think her first clip, the oldest clip that I can find, was actually Hana's. Yeah, and then
I'm just
she's
I'm
transitioned to Hololive. I think that's what she's doing nowadays. Yeah,
still going.
but didn't
My
she get
God.
into a bit of? Didn't she get into a bit of drama at one point?
I can't remember. I've been out of this here little corner for a long time. Yeah, still doing clips. What was the oldest clip? Yeah, the oldest clip I have is Hana and a couple of cronies.
Yeah.
Peek me. Yep, there we go. But they went hard on Hannah's dad.
Yeah, that was what gave her like one of the things that gave her the push early on.
Yeah.
It
Don't get
was
me.
that and Mick Gordon showing up, and yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Yeah, crazy. It was so long ago. A whole 3 to 4 years ago. Wow.
I'm surprised he's still staying in the company. Like there's still only 6 people left in the branch, or what was formerly the branch.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't ID kind of get folded into English or like an international branch or whatever? Right.
It got folded into the main branch, and slowly over time, like the livers left one by one. So now there's only 6 people left.
Uh, yeah. What was the exact expression? Negligible. The whole
No,
fallout
that
was
was that,
negligible.
that was about Selen.
I know, but Selene was kind of
Negligible.
like the big one. She was the big one.
Negligible. Yep.
Oh
They
god.
folded both KR and ID, but we didn't really know. I don't think we know the full reason why they folded ID. ID was kind of doing all right as a branch. Like they had good managers. They were having events sometimes. For KR, I completely understand because KR had an awful management, but nowadays they're doing much better. But still no idea why they decided to do it to ID as well.
Oh, I'm sure it made sense to someone, and that someone was probably high off their tits on coke.
And now DG's almost out of the international market.
It's a crying shame. Crying shame. And I have the picture saved somewhere of like Sakana eating up the Ninja Sanji logo. It's just like that's how things have gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say Face Connect is still not as big as people are making it out to be.
No,
They still
but
need more funding and manpower, which they
no,
don't
but
have.
my opinion on Phase Connect, it's the low train that could, in that people are rooting for it. It's not like Ninja, where most people are kind of just like, yeah, burn, fucker, you deserve it. Phase is kind of just like, oh, you're a good little good little tard. I hope you do good.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, yeah, Nisanji's having their concert, the one that they canceled. the theater showing off, but are showing it online for free.
I'm still remembering people actually had like tickets and hotels lined up and they're gonna refund it and shit like that. And it's just like
They were already there.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's just like the 11th hour. It's like, oh, whoopsie doodle.
Yeah, at some point in like the investors are going to wake up and realize that they have no idea what they're doing.
Many such cases is not the first and won't be the last.
Hmm. I mean, the stock market is closed right now, so we'll see on Monday how low it can go. Apparently, their buyback didn't work as planned.
I'm just wondering what, like, I heard about that, and I'm just kind of wondering what the hell the end game is for the buyback. It's just like you do a buyback in that you want to get off the market. That's how it works. You're trying to claw back and go back into being private as opposed to public. That's the whole point of a buyback. So it's kind of like, okay, what are they trying to do? It's like it's like they're sending mixed signals here.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
it's just
Probably
like
makes sense to Riku.
it's just I don't know. I just don't know.
I mean, that man has some kind of plan. You just don't know what it is. Because there's no way he's just winging it.
You say that, but stranger things happened.
Yeah, Moth wanted to join us, but
He said he'd be a few minutes.
I've already like I think we're 20 minutes into stream already.
And I could have taken a nap for all I know. That's why when I sent my message earlier in general today, it's just like, oh, I could be on in a few minutes, yeah, but me and you aren't exactly the best duo. It's like two narcoleptic Canadians. It's just does entertaining stream not make.
I can only imagine what would happen if Mod started streaming on his own.
I would laugh. It would just be nothing but a sound of crickets. That would be so on brand. So I had a pleasant little surprise this morning in that Elf Can't Diet anime finally started broadcasting, and to my surprise, it's actually half episodes, which kind of makes sense because they're if they're adapting the manga, they're effectively just a bunch of short vignettes. So getting a whole episode would be like the Monster Musume problem, where it's like, okay, you want a whole 22-minute episode, but that's not really how the chapters are structured. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch anything this season other than Monogatari. It's getting a new season. Yeah, I only watch like continuations of shows I used to watch.
Yeah, that's fair. And there is no reason why I'm watching the anime of Elf Can't Die is because it was one of the last mangas I read before I just gave up on it. And it's like, okay, I'll give this a watch. Although I was pleasantly surprised they kept all the new jokes in and it wasn't censored. That was a pleasant surprise. Usually I have to wait for the Blu-ray for that. Of course, I'm waiting for the Bong to realize that the broadcast has started and waiting for him to go, whoa, thick elf.
Wait, but the uncensored stuff, don't they usually air it on ATX or something? Whatever that channel's called.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to actual proper broadcasts since I torrent anime.
Yeah, because like I know from a while ago when I used to watch animes, but for uncensored broadcast, they usually broadcast it on a channel called ATX. That's where all the uncensored anime is. But
Yeah,
the rest is like they have to substitute all the lewd scenes with something else.
okay, that makes sense.
Was it called ATX? What's it called?
I have a feeling I'm gonna be getting a convention or something. ATX Networks, no. ATX
Yeah, here it is.
Technology. Ah, AT-X. I see. And it launched in 97. And
ATX is also known for showing uncensored version of several anime, which would normally get censored on free-to-air television because of large amounts of mature content.
I'm kind of annoying because apparently it looks like it was on Direct TV, and I had to pirate, and my family had pirated satellite of Direct TV, and I don't think we had this channel, even though we had to pirated the satellite. I would have loved this as a kid.
Oh boy. How long would it go with that? In the 90s?
Yeah.
So what would you watch in the 90s? Let's see.
I don't know. The most well, okay. There was anime. There was anime on regular TV, but it was like Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Astro Boy, and that kind of stuff. But when we had satellite, fuck, most of the anime I watched was either on the Sci-Fi channel or the Action channel. And fuck, what was my main thing to watch? Like Blue Seed, Ninja Scroll. What else did I watch on there? Pretty much most of the edgy stuff that was able to get on TV I watched.
Yeah, so if it started in 97, I don't think I don't know if you'd have, you've been around for that. You had the TV.
Been around
I
for
think
what?
all like you said in the 90s, right? You had when you had the TV and the pirated satellite.
Yes.
Would that have been around for ATX in 97?
Yes, that's what that initiated my entire tirade.
Right.
No,
I was wondering what would if you did have that channel, but I don't think you would see much on it. Because I guess you'd only see like reruns or some obscure anime. But I think
yeah, but
the loot stuff wouldn't come until I think maybe a decade or two later.
that would make sense because like I'm just going through a mental Rolodex, and I definitely do not remember seeing this channel on our listings. Because if it was, because I remember a couple times I just went through every channel just to see what it was, and if I came across this channel, it would have been my favorite immediately, and I definitely don't remember that.
Hmm. Direct TV channel 270. So I guess you didn't have that.
I don't know, I can't remember the numbers.
You did have Direct TV, but not a channel 270, I guess. Okay, 98 closes it. Okay. Yeah, I only know about this because, well, I used to be an anime nerd like a decade ago, so I know I heard about like ATX having uncensored, so that's how I know about it.
Ah, no, my funniest memory of like uncensored anime was fucking Toonami back in the day. I was like, uncensored Gundam. It's like, oh, they can actually use the word damn. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much the censor.
Oh, they're not censoring guns with finger guns anymore. They can have cigars on screen.
I don't think it was ever really that bad. Like the most bad for that there I remember back in the day was Dragon Ball. It's like no, hell's the home for infinite losers. No guns. Master Roshi is
Poor
totally,
kids.
definitely not a perv. Shit like that.
Yeah, at least it won't be as bad as 4 kids.
I'm thankful that was kind of sort of after my time. Like that, like the main 4 kids heyday of them being a thing was kind of like I was kind of more. I transitioned over to like Toonami and then like sci-fi and action channel. So like most of the Saturday morning kid anime stuff, I was kind of like whatever. Like the One Piece and the Naruto's. I was kind of after my time.
Yeah,
Not
never
for
was
one,
into One
not for my
Piece.
friends wanting to try to get me into that shit. I'm like, no, I can't stand shonen anymore. Please and thank you.
I think I did watch the original season of Naruto for a bit, but they just kept like Cartoon Network kept skipping episodes. I couldn't keep up anymore. Like how bad they are with their airings.
Yep, that's the death knell of anything. Airing out of order. Okay, this is like the third post I've seen this. Apparently, Greta Thunberg got air quotes arrested and air quotes again.
No, I guess they would call it public dissent or something.
It's just one giant photo op. That's all her arrests have been, is just photo ops. I mean, she's like the retarded equivalent of a Manchurian candidate. It's just like, okay, here's the face of this little thing. It's like, all right, go dance in front of the cameras. That's true.
Oh, Gersh just started a birthday stream. Have fun with the TTS.
That's the joke. Like I saw. Well, I've been out to Kershey for a while, and it's like, oh, a birthday. I might tune in. Like I think I tuned in all for like a minute, like just before my stream started. And it was like, nope, I'm out. Don't even know why I bother.
How do people tolerate that?
I don't know. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny that the last discourse of Kershey on the Kiwi Farms YouTuber thread was pretty much everyone just looking each other in the grain. It's like, yep, don't watch Kershey anymore because her alerts are annoying. It's like, yep, I agree. And it was just like a big circle jerk of just like head nodding. It's like, yep, me too.
Mhm.
Okay, I saw this news headline in my feed earlier. I started reading it before stream started. So apparently, there's one of the White House medical doctors, like a specialist, is a Parkinson's specialist, met with someone in the White House quite a few times as of late. I'm like, I wonder who could be. Not name names. I'm just thinking it might be someone.
That's certain someone. Has he ever exhibited Parkinson's symptoms though at that late in life? I'm not a medical expert, so I can't really answer that.
I'm not a medical expert either in this stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Yeah, I just don't keep up with U.S. politics anymore. I know it used to be fun to watch, but it's just like sad to watch nowadays.
Well, they're my country's
Just the
biggest
same.
they're my country's biggest trading partner, so I somewhat have a vested interest in what goes on down south, and I still find it entertaining.
Quickly tune to Kirsch, upgrade the TTS 25. That's the first thing I hear. Yeah, I think I just clicked on it for a second. I heard some. I think I heard the TTS. Let me open it again. See.
Yeah, I'm going to open it too. I'm kind of curious. just, just, just to make sure I'm not a liar.
Yep.
Uh,
The
come on.
alerts are going off.
I still want to hear it for myself though.
I only. Oh, I see ciphers in the VC a little bit in our chat. Oh, look, Moth joined him too. So he's ditching us.
Did I swap the RAM stick 2 months ago?
Well, she got a slave. She got a slave donation, so there's that going on. Oh, she's playing Pal World. I'm specifically streaming to not play Pal World right now. This is my Pal World break.
Oh, Moth joined Cypher in the VC. He didn't even join us, even though he said he would.
So what the fucking Cypher's Minecraft?
It's his server.
Yeah,
I think it's Minecraft.
just go in there.
Oh, I did ask them to get hop on here, and because he wanted to get M for Minecraft, but I think they can do that in this VC too. So I said, if you want to join and get M too.
No. If they want to play their Minecraft, that's perfectly okay with them. Although I'm dangerously tempted to just go in and yell yell out slurs. But then again, Cypher's not streaming right now, so
He's not streaming. No, he doesn't stream at this time.
I know, and plus my notification alert would have gone off by now if you were streaming. Ooh, the Spade fellow, cunt. You're a dangerous fellow.
Yeah, who is this guy? I mean,
I don't know.
Cypher knows. Personally?
Maybe. Like I don't like
maybe from.
No, I don't recognize. Mutual with the with Denna's server, so it probably came from Denna.
No, it probably came from Cypher because I think I saw him here first, and he joined later. Yeah, January 6th, January 4th, and then if you go here, let's see. January 13th, yeah. It's probably some Cypher knows.
Probably. We all have our own individual circles at this point. Like you have your video game FPS buddies you refuse to associate the VTuber crowd with.
No, they're not FPS buddies.
Whatever.
I have 5 friends in different places, but they're not FPS buddies. One of them is very much into flight games, but not FPSs now.
Okay,
that's just my thing.
Okay, so you're gamer buds, whatever.
Yeah.
And to you, my mental image of you is always the FPS guy. So anything by association that gets the label slapped on. Yeah, well, my Pal World Marathon kind of winding down right now. I've been slowly starting to read the gay chord again, and immediately regretted it. The only upside pleasant surprise was Slut Puppy's posting. I'm thankful that was brought to my attention.
Yeah, that's when he had his moment.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of wondering, I went back and reread and read the entire thing and stuff, but I'm still having trouble parsing it. I'm just like, what was the trigger? Like, to use the correct phrase, like, what was the trigger? It's like I'm not understanding. My retarded brain is not processing it. Yeah, the Proctor trigger of him going off.
Let's see.
I know he was arguing stuff, but it's just like me looking at it, I don't see like a flashpoint. I'm not registering a flashpoint.
I don't know. He just seems to have an episode like anytime. I don't think there's a trigger for it.
Yeah, but all the other episodes, no, I'll disagree on this here. Like all the other episodes the Proctors had, like there was always like, okay, that was it. That was what set him off. And this here incident, I'm not finding that like, okay, I'm not finding that point, and that's bugging me. That's personally bugging me.
I think it's when he finds a take that he disagrees with. I think that's the pattern I can think of.
I guess because he does have a thing where if he finds someone that he can argue with, and especially if he can find someone where he can punch down to, that there's like, a candy to a fat kid.
Yeah, so I'm back. I'm reading it again now. So she basically talks about like how people in Niji Sanji, like Niji Ian, after the whole drama, are still like soldiering on, and then Brock is like, oh, they some of them are never going to be able to uh, be indies because their names are is smeared forever. And then let me see what she responded with. She said that I want to like what is it? I bitched about the management for years before this came to a head. You will never be bitch about them as accurately because you're not someone who ever liked them as a whole. You're correct. I don't need to cope and rationalize the sunk cost faster. That I think this is where, like, this is where it started. And let me see.
I am
Proctor, I
eagerly
respect this is your show, but shut up about this. I have no problem hitting the door if you let me talk. My perspective is an issue for you.
Well, if you have it right
I
on your
think when she
screen, you can send
retorted
me
that,
the link, and I can show it on screen.
no, this is in the gay court.
That's what I mean.
Wait, you want the message? Okay, hang on.
Yes, please.
Message link.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
I'll just post it in general here. It's in general.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, it really was. It really was when Slut Puppy showed up, huh?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to it's starting to click in my head. It's always a take that he disagrees with. So that's his first like knee-jerk response that he has to retort somehow. He has to respond with his own take.
What is it? What is it with the UK and the Sargons and the Sargon clones, which I consider the Mong one to be one, because I make fun of the Mong for his Jim Sterling voice. That's easy and stuff, but his mentality is Sargon of Akkad by far. Is his mentality.
Oh God. I know I've heard the name, but I don't watch the guy.
He's a lol cow from back in the day. His big thing, one of his big things was Gamergate. He was one of the big heads of that one. But
Oh, I see.
his last major thing was running for. This was a couple years ago. At this point, a few years ago. At this point, he ran for UK Parliament and he did abysmally. And I think right now he has a podcast called Lotus Eaters, which is just a podcast with him and a couple of his friends. But the long story short is that he's a know nothing, know it all who he's pretty much Proctor. Like his mentality is pretty much Proctor. But he came first, so that's why I refer to Proctor as a Sargon. In that he's so far up his own ass, he thinks he's smarter than he is. And it's like, and it's a song and dance we sing with the bong.
I see.
Okay, this is where it came in. Okay, yep. Yeah, but in this instance here, in the gay court and stuff, it was kind of just brief of like like the instance of him in the gay court that you sent where he started. It seemed like he wanted to drop like a hot mic, like a mic drop moment. It's like, all right, here's my hot take. You'll take it as gospel, you plebs, and kind of tried to bail off. And it looks like Slut Puppies was kind of just like, no, you don't get to do that.
Yeah, pretty much. And he didn't like that.
That is probably the cardinal sin of what she did was calling out his bullshit, because he does not like having his bullshit called out, as we've seen many a time.
I mean, sometimes like people do call him out and he doesn't really respond like that. I mean, Short calls him out regularly, but he doesn't respond like that. I mean, even today, I think even today Short called him out, but he was pretty chill about it.
I don't know. Here's my hot take. My hot take is that he, as much as he is up his own ass, even he is aware that there are some people he knows he really shouldn't pick fights with, and that he knows he'll get his ass handed to him. I've gotten this feeling about that.
I mean, that's a smart thing to do. Don't get into fights.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, but here's the rub. He wants to get into fights, but he wants to get into easy fights where he can punch down and win, which is why I refer to him as a Sargon, in that he wants to pick fights with retards, just so they can get an easy win, and that there is contrary of the utmost magnitude.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting more thought into it than it's merited, but I don't know. I just call him as I see him. Although I like sarcastic madman the comment earlier of, so what you're saying is Proctor punched down on blacks. Yeah. It's almost like it comes natural. Makes you think.
Punching down on black people. I mean, yeah, he does that. He wasn't he looking for statistics to read out on stream once?
I do remember this.
Did he actually follow through on it?
I can't remember.
So I know he asked around for statistics, and he said he would read it out on the next stream.
No, him asking a portion of it I remember distinctly, but if anything came after that, I couldn't tell you. Because I tuned out on the bong a long time ago. I'm kind of just like in a holding pattern for the latest chimp outs, which was amazingly I damn near missed this morning because it was kind of just like a flash in the pan. It's like, oh, that happened.
Yeah, it was pretty brief, nothing too major.
Yeah, but I have a feeling there's a foundation here for another incident.
I don't know. I guess we just keep waiting for the big incident to happen.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever going to be the one big incident. I think it's just going to be a series, like just an ongoing series of woman moments. What statistics? Haven't watched the bong since the third one. Yeah, you and me both. Yeah, the only statistics that matter, of course, the black statistics. Oh my God, why is this still going? Have you paid attention at all to this Hak Twa girl thing?
To what?
Okay, so there's this meme of this girl who was like she was interviewed, and I think I forget the exact conversation was, but effectively she says to the point of, this is how you get a man, and she proceeds to pantomime spitting and then giving the guy a blowjob, and apparently that went viral.
How have I never heard of this then?
It blew up like a couple of days ago. It's like the current hot meme on the internets. And so, but my opinion on this is just, it's so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking stupid. It's like, oh yeah, hot girl implied sex. It's like, okay, I guess that's a thing. Yeah, porn is a thing. I don't get it. Yeah. I just don't get it. Okay, so with the UK election just happened and stuff, recently talking about Sargon. Sargon had a bit of a slap fight with this Jess Phillips, member of Parliament and stuff, and his claim to fame back in the day, which really bit him in the ass when he wanted to have a political career, was he was in a Twitter slap fight with this politician, and he was like, and I quote, "Hey, I wouldn't even rape you," but the context of like,
what?
No, it was. I think they were talking about like migrants or something, and like the rape crisis that's going on in Europe and stuff. And I think that was the context of that there. And his Sargon witty retort was, "It's like don't worry, Jess Phillips. I wouldn't even rape you." You know, calling her like a ugly hag kind of thing and stuff. But you know, the context, the words "I wouldn't rape you," you know, like I rape, you know, like, but having that their tweet going into politics and him doubling down and defending that amongst other things, like another one of his big gaffes was calling people white niggers and saying like, you know, nigger activity and nigger mentality and stuff, and calling people white niggers. And like he had that soundbite, and he also doubled down on that there on his political campaign, and like he pretty much sank his party. It was a wild ride, that election cycle.
Wow.
But to see this here round of the UK elections happening is kind of just like, yeah, I'm not surprised that it went to their side and went to Labour this time. I'm not surprised. I don't like it, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say much because I don't follow politics. I don't really care about that much. But yeah, Rishi lost a lot of support now, from what I've seen.
Oh well. It's not like the country. It's not like the country is going to pull their nose up from the way things are. It's like the American government doesn't have a monopoly when it comes to uniparty and stuff. Just because you change who's in charge, that doesn't mean that actually results in actual real change. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's many such cases.
Many such cases. Oh yeah, there's a hurricane working its way through the States right now.
Yeah, Beryl, is it?
Yep. When I first saw that name, I wanted to make like a Sailor Moon joke. It's too easy sometimes.
You guys keep getting hurricanes and floods and all that. I feel bad.
I don't know.
Well, not you guys specific. I mean, the Americans, the Westerns.
I
The
know.
Westerners.
I know, but I don't know. My only thing I have to worry about is blizzards and forest fires, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, forest fires. How would you be able to handle that?
The answer is you don't, because when I first moved here, well, okay, not right when I first moved here. After I got tired of living in apartments, I wanted to get a house, and during that summer there was a forest fire that ran through the area and stuff, and the town was under a state of emergency, so work was shut down for like a week. And I was just sitting on the back porch in my bud's house, and we were drinking beers, and I was like, I should buy a house, because a few nights before that there, the apartment I was living in, I shit you not, the cross-dresser was having an argument with his boyfriend and whipped out a shotgun and was firing in the air. And kind of thing.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
and I was like, okay, I got to move. And so I go through the process of buying my house. And the funny thing was, since the town was under a state of emergency, I could not get insurance as long as the state of emergency was in effect. Like, I could not insure my house, so I could not process, like, the transaction of the house could not go through until I get my insurance, and my insurance couldn't go through until the state of emergency was lifted. So I had to wait like a week before I could buy my house. It was so funny. I was just like, I want
trails with dozers and shit to stop the spread, but it's pretty much useless.
yeah, especially like people forget how big North America is, and how much of that there is like forest. It's like you see a picture of like big sprawling cities and like the urban sprawl and all that stuff, but the majority of the continent is either fields or forests or mountains, and those forests are thick and they burn up like a tinderbox. So like when a major fire comes around, you just get out there, let it burn through, and salvage the wreck. That's pretty much all you can do.
Yeah, I guess. I guess you guys don't have like proper like prevention strategies in place, or like
No, the reason,
response.
no, here's the thing. The reason why our fires are so bad is because of the preventative measures. Because for decades in North America, there was a zero tolerance policy for fires. So any fire that would start got suppressed for decades. And now majority of North America's forests are just a tinderbox waiting to go through because we spent decades suppressing natural fires. Fires do serve a purpose, and we suppressed that for decades and stuff, and to this day, like, we're still reaping the repercussions of that their mandate.
I see. I mean, what's America if not being bogged down by old documents and old mandates, not unable to be changed?
Yeah, well, they've kind of a lot of fire management has turned it around, like the mentality and methodology has changed and stuff because they figure out what they fucked up. They realize how they fucked up. But the thing is, they're like, you're talking about a big ass continent, and allowing natural healthy brush fires to go through the system and stuff is going to take a time for like the system to go back to normal and stuff. And in the interim, yeah, that's the reason why you have these like huge like apocalyptic forest fires, because we still have all that brush and debris to go through from those old policies. So it's going to be like decades. It took decades to fuck it up, and it's going to take decades to unfuck it.
Yeah, I guess change is really slow.
Yep. Uh, it's all good. It's all well and good until my house burns down. So got that to look forward to
I hope
eventually.
it's not made of wood.
Unfortunately, it is. And when I first bought my house, I did some work on it. And when I was in the basement, redoing the lining around it, like redoing the insulation around the foundation, like the interface between my foundation and my house, that interface, I was redoing the insulation. You want to know what was in the insulation?
I
Books,
don't know.
rags, old newspapers, sawdust. I had a mini heart attack. I cleared out all that shit and put in proper fiberglass, and I'm like, I wonder what's actually in my walls. And the longer I think about it, I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to confirm. So I'm just living in ignorance of what's actually in my walls.
The fire goes, I am in your walls.
Man, here's the thing, because my basement insulation was all that paper and wood and stuff, but my roof, like in my attic and stuff, that's fiberglass. So it's like, okay, I have confirmation of like proper in the roof and shit in the basement. So what's in my walls? Until I poke a hole, I won't know.
So it just becomes Schrodinger's fire.
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, like I at least my walls are gyprock. I know that because it was all installed pretty shitty because I can still see all the seams. Like even with painted, like the joints are like fucked for most of my drywalls. So at least I know it's gyprock. So that's not going to burn easily. The joys
And
of
as
it.
for what you will actually do in case of a fire,
Well, pretty much every room has a fire extinguisher. So as long as I'm home, I should be okay. Otherwise, I do pay my insurance premium, so hopefully they pay out. I don't know.
what are
Like,
these guys up to? The gay chord. Let's see.
eh,
Talking about some no view I've never heard of. I mean, they're Novi, so of course I've never heard of them.
I don't know. I've been largely tuned out of the gay chord for like a week and stuff, and for by and large, I haven't really missed anything.
Yeah, I mean, like during peak times where all the women are there, you're just gonna see a lot of yapping about random things, inconsequential things.
Well,
Not much substance.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny when I see one pink name, I see them all without fail. It's just like, oh my god, it's a hive mind.
That's just the usual racism and misogyny.
And I don't know. Whenever I see them, I'll start talking with each other, and like, maybe there is a point to them going to the washroom at the same time. Maybe they're on something. When the red names show up, I just start scrolling. Yeah.
The message count just tripled and quadrupled, so just scroll.
Well, yeah, that's kind of been my thing for a while now. Okay, my thing for the gay court and the forum is just like I don't keep up with everything. I kind of just like skim through and just pop in whenever I have a minute or like my attention span warrants it stuff. But there are some instances where I'll just immediately nope out, and in terms of the gay court is whenever all the girls are starting to go, it's just like nope, I'm out. Like whenever my message unread messages on a particular channel is like 500 to 600 unread messages, I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna go right to you.
I mean, to be fair, Murray did make a good point when I point out, like, when I scroll through all the messages, he made a good point that what if you find a life-changing message?
Then that's God telling me it wasn't meant to be. And I'm okay with this. I haven't checked in with Murray in a while and stuff. I saw him stream the other day. How's he doing?
Yeah, he streams more regularly nowadays.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it sounded like he had something going on for a while there.
Yeah, he does. He does some of those cooking streams as well.
Yep, I did notice those.
So I guess like does he like on Twitter, like he did say he was semi-retired on his Twitter, but I don't know if he's still saying that.
I'll believe that when I see it.
I guess he's not anymore.
Huh.
Because he only wrote that because he stopped doing drama content, and he said that he was focusing on his finances.
Well, no, like that thing I can understand. The thing I'll always give him shit for. It's like I don't want to become a drama channel. Then the drama stuff takes off, and that's what he doubles down on. And it's like, well, and then he says he doesn't like doing it, so he actually stopped.
I even pointed out to him, like when he said in the general that I just wanted to stream games, and I told him that why don't you just stream games then? You're just gonna burn yourself out.
And funny enough, look what happened.
Like, yeah, I guess he's just streaming games now because he was kind of. I think he did say he was working overtime just to get those drama, just to stay on top of all the drama.
Yeah, that's always credit where credit's due. Like the YouTube guys who do short documentaries on this kind of shit and stuff. Power to them and stuff. But I couldn't do that. I would lose my mind.
Yeah, I would imagine all the fact finding and verifying information would drive someone insane.
Yeah, I can do it. I just want to pop in, have a chuckle, and then go about my day.
Yeah, but I wonder why he left your server though. I mean, he was in here once, right?
Yeah, he was in my server. I don't know, he just left. But then again, Azahara was my server too, and he left too. But I think in Azahara's case, he was cleaning up servers he wasn't active in, so maybe that might have been the thing with Murray. Who knows? I'm not one to pry.
Yeah, it's something inconsequential.
Yep. I don't know. Everyone, I've always had the mentality of everyone does their thing, and I'm not going to make an issue of it unless you make it an issue for me. Then you have my full attention.
Let's see. Oh yeah, you did like before you arranged today's stream, you did bug Embrace, but I guess she didn't respond.
Well,
So
no,
this is
no, she's busy. She's busy and stuff. But that's kind of like the running joke. That's a running joke I have with her, and that so she's busy actually being an adult, and that's fine and stuff. I'll still poke fun at her. It's like, hey, we don't hang out. We never really started or had a chance to hang out with, and I'm like poke. I was so excited. It's like, hey, I'm gonna have a science buddy, someone to talk nerd shit with, and then she drops off the map. It's like, sad.
He hates. I mean, who doesn't hate us at this point? Sarcastic.
No one can hate us more than ourselves. Did you ask your mom yet? Actually, she did. So for anyone who doesn't know, Empress / Ravine was born when the last time I got laid. So the joke is she's my long lost daughter, and I joked to her, hey, you should ask your mom if she was in Halifax in the early 2000s. And she did actually get back to me, and she actually did ask her, and her mom's answer was, I don't know. So the Schrodinger's joke of her being my illegitimate daughter continues unabated, and I find this endlessly amusing.
Is that the case with Dana as well?
No. I think Dana's a few years younger than Emp. So they would have been outside it would have been outside the window, but even still, I wouldn't want no throwing no shade against Dana. But it's like, now if I have a legitimate daughter, I have a preferred one at this point.
Imagine, imagine if Dana was actually your daughter. How would you feel?
I would be angry at myself for not beating her more as a kid.
Dana's Papi. What does Papi actually mean? Like, why was Haka making a big deal out of that?
Well, it's the Latam equivalent. It's literally the Latam equivalent of daddy, and with all the same connotations of that. So I guess I understand why he would have an issue with that. Because it'd be weird.
Yeah, no one else joining, even though Mod said he would.
I've given up on that. If you want to bail, that's fine.
Yeah, because I did say I would stay around for now. I wouldn't stay for that long. So if anyone else wants to join, feel free.
Yeah.
I'll head off now.
I don't know. This is why I like random chats and stuff, because you just lose track of the time and just hang out and chill.
Yeah, we just tangent so much. You look back at the clock and say, "Oh wait, an hour's passed."
Yeah. It looks like Moth just confirmed he got roped into Minecraft. Sorry. Ooh. Yeah, of course you're sorry.
I would have had off, but Moth, if you can get the others in here, let them play Minecraft in here. Let's hear their strategies.
That's fine. But thanks for coming in anyway.
Yeah, thanks for hosting.
All right, take it easy. And just like that. Or isn't I blame Nene. Yeah. Nene Love has... Okay, here's my opinion on Nene Love. Nene Love is a weird enigma. is he's like an anomaly of sorts and stuff because like the gay chord went full Mexican when he showed up, and Haka's Minecraft play-alongs and his like just fucking Haka's server to begin with and stuff has become the Nene Love server too. So like 2 Discord servers went full Mexican just the instant he showed up. It's the weirdest thing. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, so we got Cypher, we got Nene Love, we got M and Moth. I see how it is. That's fine. Mexicans are honorary whites and by extension Aryans. Yeah, but as much as Mexicans love Dragon Ball Z, they'll never be Japanese. I hate to break it to them. You're a beaner. You'll never be a rice. Although beans and rice are very tasty, and I'm fucking hungry now. I just made myself hungry. God damn it. Well, if the stream doesn't go too long, I know I'm gonna run to the grocery store and grab. Holy shit! And empty inbox is typing. It's been so long. I don't think there's even Chipotle up in Canada. I can't type. Oh goddamn you, script safe. I want the website. Allow. Allah, let me in. Actually, it's probably a bad idea. Hi, empty. That'll be boring as fuck if I join right now. Oh, Cypher, you're always entertaining. Okay. I do want to go to the original thing. And since I can't spell for the damn, Canada. Does Canada have any Chipotles? Yes, we do. Huh. Canada has Chipotles. Good to know. Okay, we got 1 in Alberta. We got 14 in British Columbia and 26 in Ontario. Huh. Weird. I don't think I've ever seen one. Never seen one. Huh. Next time I go down south, I'm going to have to keep my eye open. Just scrolling through Twitter to increase my strength racism. Yeah, me too. Seeing a Mexican or Chipotle. Yes. Actually, there's a couple of chain Mexicans in town I've never been to. Mostly because they're run by Indians. Story of my life. It's like, go to a Mexican place, run by Indians. Go to a pizza place, run by Indians. Go to other pizza place, run by Indians. Go to fucking McDonald's, run by Indians. Jesus fuck. Indians everywhere you see. I'm scared about the hygienes. Yeah, it's kind of my thing too. Like I got pizza from one of the local places. I got pizza like last week or so, and it was like the first time I got pizza takeout in like months. And it was tasty, and I survived. So, knock on wood, I survived. Man, I want pizza now. God damn it! I gotta learn not to stream when hungry. First, it begins with the food analogies, and then it just evolves into I want to look up online menus and order. Gotta be a good boy and go do groceries. Do proper groceries and not get takeout because I can't afford takeout anymore. Can't do that. All our fry shops are being taken over by Chinese. Destruction of our culture. Feels bad, man. Although China owns Canada too, so I'm just kind of waiting because like China and India have that battle on the Himalayan border, like they have that battle there. I'm just waiting for them to have that battle in Canada. So like the Chinese versus the Indians in Canada. I still haven't even I haven't even still I still haven't even done a hand cam stream of playing with my piano. Oi, what's this about? Oh, talking shit about you while you're not here. That's what it's on about. Talking shit about people behind their backs when they're not here. Of course, unless your name is Nanny Love, then you're fine. Getting voice got Haka. Yeah, Haka. What, are you at the gym? Are you at the gym again? You're at the gym, aren't you? I know how you work. You're at the fucking gym. Prove me wrong. Oh, sarcastic, stepping up to the plate to show Haka his place.
Okay, faggot. Now come in.
The gauntlet has been thrown. Let the Latam violence. Latam on Latam violence.
Latinx on Latinx violence. Let's go. Let's see.
Oh,
let's increase those crime stats.
No, it's the black on black violence we need to increase, not the brown on brown.
Okay. Okay, I'll wait for you to feed your cats. Oh, speaking of cats, my neighbor has cats, and she sometimes let them out in the hallway, and I kind of chill with them. They're starting to grow to like me now. I become one of their own. I become part of one of their tribes, or the tribes, or what the hell? Pack. I become one of their pack. Wait, do animals have tribes? Do they even have concept of a tribe? You
are unintentionally writing out a Warrior Cats fan fiction right now.
I don't even know what Warrior Cat is, but I imagine it's furry shit and
yeah. It's baby's first furry shit. So funny cat story. So I woke up this morning. I hear his chirping. I'm like, where the fuck is this chirping coming from? And I didn't poke my head outside to look, but I could figure it was probably like a baby bird fell out of the tree, and it was like chirping. And all of a sudden I hear a meow, and it's like, finally the cat did its job. Thank you, wild tomcat. You done your job. Thank you.
Oh god! You know, my dog, my little beagle. She when I play with her, when I play fetch with her, I would say this: "You presented me an offering. This does not please me," and throw it so she can catch. And I think she kind of took it too seriously because she brought a dead bird on my bed.
Well, that's a thing cats like to do, so it's not really surprising.
But my beagle is retarded. I refuse to believe that she has any hunting capabilities. I like to think that the bird had no self-preservation and just flew into her mouth.
This could also be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. The text on your name was fucking tiny, so I had to go into reactive, make it bigger.
Okay, what is the chimpanzee wars? Does it involve the LA riots?
No. So, okay, I forget which naturalist it was. Some chick naturalist. She did a study on chimps in the wild. So she was monitoring a bunch of these different tribes, and she confirmed, like, okay, at the time, people thought chimps and monkeys and stuff were like, oh, they're more innocent. They're innocent primates. They're not like they're not like, no, I'm going somewhere with this. So they're not like evil humans. And then in the course of the study, she saw literal war between different tribes, and that they would pick out, like, they would isolate one chimp, drag it away from the tribe, and fucking just like Reservoir Dogs. Like, just go fucking ham on it and like fucking murder it. Like, you know, like rip out eyes, rip off his balls, and like, fucking savage level shit.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about the Planets of the Apes be a biography at some point.
Yeah, like Empty posted the link to the Gombe Chimpanzee War. It was fucking wild. Yeah, Jane Goodall. Yeah, that was the naturalist, Jane Goodall. Actually, I think Cukesir did a video.
Wait, you know, I wonder if there's any like any of Planet of the Apes movies where it's based off like the chimpanzee war.
I don't know,
Because I know sometimes they have like movies with like before they got to like the Planet of the Apes stuff or whatever. But either way, that would be actually a cool movie or a cool video game, honestly. Like the premise itself.
it would.
But would they have to worry about getting copyright infringement because, well, it's apes on ape violence, and if it's too close to like Planets of the Apes, would they have to deal with like lawyers and shit?
No, here's how you get around that. What you have to do is go to a Popeyes on the weekend and just have your camera running, and then there's your movie.
You got to scream World Star as well.
Yeah, all you have to do is go be like, just point to some random guy. It's like, this nigga cut in line.
Holy shit, World Star Hip Hop is still alive.
Surprisingly.
I'm surprised.
Hello, Aka.
Hi, Aka.
Okay, faggot. What was that about stepping up, you little fucking midget? Midget femboy. What was that about stepping up?
First off, I'm not the one who says step up. I said you come up here. I'm already in.
I can leave and let you guys just blow each other at this point.
Yay.
Oi.
I'm not a homo.
I don't know. The tension is rather thick.
That's what happens when you put two spics together. You know, remember that scene from Inglourious Bastards in the bar? Yeah,
I do remember that. Yes. I don't know, the Latin heat like self perpetuates. It's like a force feedback loop.
You know what? Yeah, you're probably right about that. Anyway, what is this about black people?
We were talking about chimps, and went to Planet of the Apes, and then it went to black people.
As one does.
Yeah. So my thought was, this is how you film Planet of the Apes and not get copyright struck. Is you just go to a Popeyes on like a weekend and just start nudge someone to cause a commotion and just film that, and that's your Planet of the Apes movie right there.
I got a. Let's see, one of them. What's it called? The birch strips or whatever. The one where it has like very fucked up shit, like with like out of context. Yes.
Yeah.
I got a very. Fuck! I can't English right.
As many beaners struggle to do. Yes.
His back grows sweaty.
Well, that's what he gets for swimming across the Rio Grande.
Come on, Sark, I believe in you. It's just the language.
Oh, I was busy looking for the picture. The picture that is related to the fucking the going up to like with a camera with like Popeyes and shit. That's it.
Well, it's either that or Waffle House. Take your pick.
Good. You know, I had to warn my brother about Waffle House because he's living in the South now.
Eh,
Thankfully, he hasn't seen any fights. I'm
Yet.
happy about that.
yet.
Actually, funnily enough, I've been in the South quite a long time, and I've never seen either a Waffle House itself or a fight at Waffle House. But duh. But
Well, that was kind of that was one of the initial conversations earlier on, in that I wasn't aware. I didn't know if there was a Chipotle in Canada, and apparently there is. And all the time I've been down any trip I've taken down south in Ontario, it's like I've never fucking seen one. Although I had a little chuckle. I had a little chuckle that in all of Alberta there's only one Chipotle.
actually, speaking of Chipotle, I think for my local area, Chipotle actually takes it takes a Waffle House baton, in the sense that every time they are hiring, and every time the place is a mess because the people inside are always fucking fighting. It's the funniest thing.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's like I want to go in there, get my food, and get out as quickly as possible. In fact, it took me years. Like I did not start going through the drive-through until like maybe a decade ago. Like I always would go in, make my order, and get out. But then it's like all of a sudden a switch flipped, and I'm like, the driveway is the best thing ever. And like as time has gone on, seeing shit like like the Waffle House and all the fights and shit like that, and it's like it's like no, I get it now. I get it. I get that now.
Such is the life of a franchise that appeals to minorities. I mean, that's essentially it, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, with mainly with white people, the most you're gonna get is a bunch of screaming, maybe a little bit of tussling if the person is small and has small penis syndrome. But with the others, quote unquote, it's always throwing hands, first opportunity.
Okay, here's another thing. Like I've never seen a Taco Bell. It's like you got 24 in Alberta, 11 in British Columbia, 10 in Manitoba, 4 in New Brunswick, 6 in Nova Scotia, 121 in Ontario, never seen one, and Saskatchewan, 5. Like in Ontario, I've never seen a Taco Bell. Like the only taco place I've seen anywhere is Taco Time, and that's the Taco Bell knockoff.
Okay, I gotta ask, is Ontario just that disproportionately big, or is the demand that high?
I don't know. Well, Ontario is like the most populous province in the country, so it would make
there you go. Yeah.
Well, like, okay, the quick Canada history lesson. Canada was fundamentally two portions, English and the French, Upper Canada, Lower Canada, Ontario and Quebec, and to this day, that's still the dynamic that goes on. Ontario and Quebec are the two biggest markets, period, for anything. But yeah, then again, I live in the north and we have fucking nothing here. But again, the point I'm trying to make is every time I go down south for like appointments or whatever and stuff, I don't see this shit. It's like, where is it? Like my closest Burger King is like 4 hours away. That's how bad it is.
I mean, personally, I don't see much stuff out here in my neck of the woods, but I do see a lot of Burger King and McDonald's. No matter where you go, you're always going to find at least one of the two.
Well, my case, the staples is McDonald's, Subway, and Tim Hortons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Subway, that one too, yeah.
Subway's everywhere, but it's kind of an old joke at this point.
Their bread is horrible. It's like cardboard.
Well, Subway is horrible because the food isn't fucking real. Like to this day, I still chuckle at the fact that their chicken isn't chicken.
Wait, really?
Okay, well, technically it's chicken of the sea, in that most of their chicken is tuna.
Ah!
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about this?
So if their chicken is tuna, then what is their tuna?
Probably tuna, but I would consider it funny if it were chicken. That would
Yeah,
that
I
would
was
be,
about to say.
that would be funny for me. Ah, looks like he found it. Ernie has been walking around with his camera shouting world star hip hop at random people. So far, he's been responsible for 6 fights, 2 of which ended in murder. I'm amazed it's only that low.
And when you look at that, it would appear that he is in a New York-like residential area, naturally.
Well, to be fair, Sesame Street is definitely not New York.
I
It's like-
mean, yeah,
well-
they are happy. Definitely not New York.
Well, the joke is that it was produced in New York and stuff, but the song is, "Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?" Well, it's like, I can tell you where it's filmed, so duh.
Actually, I haven't thought about Sesame Street in a non shit posted context in decades. I'm pretty sure.
Well, like I grew up on like I like Jim Henson, I like Muppets, and I like the whole I like that production and stuff. So like I grew up on Sesame Street, and I like and stuff. But like in modern Sesame Street, it's a fucking travesty. But I digress. But the best thing to come out of Sesame Street is Bert is Evil, which led to Bert strips. So yeah, I love Bert strips.
Oh yeah, they're really great.
Actually, the last thing I heard about Sesame Street is that one episode about the little girl with the autism being the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Wait, were they really out of touch?
No, yeah, they are. No, my favorite one, I last heard, this was actually a while ago, was the and I quote, 2 black Muppets were talking, educating Elmo on black culture, and effectively of like being black. Effectively, the lesson was effectively the lesson was being black as a personality trait is okay. Was the lesson.
Oh no!
I show you not. That was the lesson of that little skit, was to educating Elmo, and by extension the audience, that being black and making it your personality is okay.
Oh no, they are actively making kids into niggers. Oh no.
Yes. The nigger pipeline is real. It's on Sesame Street.
The
on Sesame Street.
to nigger pipeline. No.
Yes.
Oh no.
I want to find it now. Let's see.
Oh no.
I think I have a Bert strip for that though.
I was gonna mention the fact that Big Bird was almost in that one rocket that blew up, but this is better.
Yeah, I found it. I'll post it in stream.
Yes. Black people.
Yeah. So yeah, effective. like the intention of what they were going for in the scene was explaining race to the audience and stuff. But what it came down to was, me being a character is a personality trait, and that's okay. That's what it came down to. But what they were trying to do was like, okay, people have different colors, and that's okay and stuff. But that's what they were intending. But that's not how it was executed. It's really bad. It's really fucking bad. Like I remember when it first came out. Like I don't watch this, but I remember when it came out and made the rounds. And I was like, oh god, this is what we've come to.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't think this one through, but it's perfect. At the beginning, Elmo is compared, for the whole color analogy. He's going, oh, this leaf is red and this leaf is brown. Yeah, the brown one means that it's shriveling up and dying, Elmo. I'm pretty sure you didn't think that one through.
Well, no, like this clip, like this here Elmo race clip here thing. It's a very good microcosm and a textbook example of how the leftists, like the actual real racists in this day and age and stuff, project and stuff, because like that shit comes across as so tone deaf. I'm like, do you listen to the words you're putting to paper? You write out the script. Do you ever read it out loud to yourself and listen and what it sounds like? Like these people just blow my mind sometimes.
They do, and they clap about it. That's
I
the
know.
thing. They see nothing wrong with it.
I know, and that's why I always joke. It's like what is the definition? My personal definition of racist is someone who is obsessed and looks at race everywhere. It's just like this is how you base your world is around race. We call those people racists. And that's why I call them racist, because that's what they are. They are fucking racist. But they think they are on the right side of history, and they're mighty whitey, and they're saving the poor black person. It's like,
Yeah, it's good.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna tell Sark, good on the Running Shine Yick review clip. Good on you. That's a classic. That's a fucking classic.
Indeed it is. Oh god.
Man. I was gonna make a point of this, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, it goes back to shit like the Embrace of Shadows shit show. If you watch the whole thing, he says some shit that is
Schizophrenic.
Yeah, borderline schizophrenic. It's insane, but
Borderline, he is schizophrenic.
he wrote it down. He thought it was cool. He hopefully, well, not hopefully, because it would make it worse, but he probably proofread it.
No, that would make it hilarious.
Spoke it out loud, edited it, and thought, "Oh yeah, this is fine. This should go in a 3-hour-long video."
I'm spitting some fire.
Well, this is the thing why I like. I know it's an echo chamber thing. I get it. I understand it's an echo chamber thing, and like they segregate. Like the racists will segregate themselves into little compounds or little hug boxes, and just and just perpetuate all this stuff. And when they get around to interfacing with normal people outside of their little bubble and stuff, it's like there has to be at some point a cognitive disconnect of it's like that joke meme is like, are we the baddies? It's that.
I mean, you would hope so, but there isn't, and that's why they are so dangerous.
I know, and the most dangerous person is the one who thinks that they're in the right. I know. I believe me, I know.
Oh man, it's just I fear the state of society now more than ever, because they're I don't even know how to properly articulate the fact that we are just beyond fucked socially.
Yeah.
And that is kind of the one thing that brought us to this point. The fact that we are social animals, and now we have broken society practically beyond repair.
Yeah, just hope that would pendulum swing to Christian Puritans again. I think I kind of prefer that.
Oh God! Well, okay. No, let's not go to the other side. I'm not a big fan of that either. I mean, I'll take it over this, but
I mean,
not a big fan
exactly.
I'm not a big fan of pick your poison. How about I just don't have the fucking poison?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Haka on that one. It's like, can we just not, please, just not.
Just wanna live in the woods and fucking Grail, man. How hard can? Why is it
I want to live in the woods and send pipe bombs, but the fucking feds won't let me.
You know, you're not helping our case of the joke of like, I just want to be left alone. Oh, look, we have an extremist over here. Not helping her case there.
To any federal agent that's listening to me, for specifically my fucking regular, this is all an act of parody.
Okay, you know what, Sark? How about you triple down? Be the pipe bomb that you want to set in the
I wouldn't trust him to send a pipe bomb. I wouldn't think it would make it to the end of his driveway before exploding.
Which is why I'm telling you.
First off, you have hope that it wouldn't explode when I tried to build it.
No,
I
don't
am
think you would-
surprised.
I don't think you would even try to build it. I think you would try to buy it on Wish. You would try to buy a pipe bomb off of Temu.
No, I would just expect him to call as like one cholo friend, like, hey, buddy, it's like, hey, oh, essay, it's like, can you hook me up with this?
Hold on, let me do you better. Oh yes, I need me a pipe bomb.
Yeah, I can't do that.
You hook me up.
And the guy on the other line doesn't even know what a fucking pipe bomb is. You just think it's a kind of enchilada.
Oh, funny little story.
I was thinking of more of a crack pipe.
No, I remember. I was tutoring a new hire, a kid out of school, as I was wont to do, and I forget what the conversation was, but the topic of pipe bombs came up, and he was legitimately looked me dead in the eyes, like, "What's a pipe bomb?" I'm like, "Are you for real?
No.
Are you for real?" It was one of those shelter kids. So I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm going to have fun corrupting you." It's like there was this guy called Ted Kaczynski. It's like, let me tell you a tale.
You know, it's funny. I quoted Ted. I said like the industrial complex, yada yada yada, and my coworker was like, "Is that at the Unabomber?" I'm like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, he had a point, despite the pipe bombs and all that other stuff. I mean, look, I'm just glad that he explicitly said that he's okay with like freedom of expression, like be able to freely express how retarded you can be. Because so at the very least, I am safe. I was safe to like be able to say stuff like that.
I don't know, because like fucking I forget what the YouTube channel recently did a small documentary on the Killdozer, and it trended really a lot a week or two ago, and it was like even that is just like, things don't happen in a vacuum. Maybe sometime these guys have a point.
But kind of like Osama, when people were there with the Guardian, and I forgot the Guardian took down an Osama manifesto, and then like a bunch of people on TikTok were saying like Osama was right. People were saying like 9/11 was we deserve 9/11 or some shit. I'm like, no, we didn't. We didn't deserve like the fucking like all the spying that we have from our federal government and all that other shit.
I mean,
if he could have just limited it to the Washington D.C. area, then things would have been okay.
Okay, I'm willing to compromise even further. Limit it to the Pentagon.
Even then,
I feel like that would have been for the greater good.
Even then, they still fucked it up. It's like they rebuilt it in like what, a couple months.
Shame.
Oh, speaking of manifestos, apparently, how do I phrase this? So, do you remember the Tranifesto?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw the link that you posted.
Which one?
Okay.
The Tennessee one.
Yeah,
Nashville.
Tennessee one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So apparently, how do I explain this? So they're trying to Alex Jones, Vegas shooter kind of thing. They're trying to bury it, and here's the flex. I don't understand logic, but follow me on this here, Jerry. They're trying to suppress releasing the Tranifesto by claiming that the victims own the copyright to it.
Oh, dear Lord.
Is there any legal backing to that claim?
No, it's something they pulled out completely out of their ass. But again, it's just one of those things where it's like, this is so retarded. Just say you're not going to release it. Don't make a retarded excuse. Just say, no, we're not going to release it to you, and just leave it at that. But no, they had to come up with something completely out of their ass that makes no goddamn sense. It's like, yes, the shooting victims own the copyright to the Tranifesto, and thus, since we don't own the copyright, we can't release it. Sorry. It's like, this is a South Park skit. This is literally a South Park skit.
Life imitates art.
Some days, man. Some days.
I got nothing. This is.
I know, it's stupid. But apparently there's thousands upon apparently there's thousands of pages. Like those three first pages that Crowder got, yeah, that was the tip of the iceberg.
God. Kidding, they gave us some of the juicier bits.
I don't know. It's a fucking troon shooting up the sit het norms and the mighty whiteys. It's like it's not going to make any sense, but it would be entertaining to read.
Yeah, it would be. It would be.
1,000 pages of seething.
Literally.
I wish I was a real boy. Just a lot of that.
I know the female to male trannies will always entertain me. It's like, wow, you can hack as a woman. Like the guy.
Why do you want to be a manly guy?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Easy mode.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when it comes to modern culture outside of the Middle East, you were born on easy mode, especially in the West right now. You were born into easy mode, and you're willingly giving that up. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Well, I understand what's wrong with you. You're fucking insane, but you get my point.
God, I just had the thought when we get male to female, and I just like to imagine that they put a dress in their mirror, and they see in their reflection easy mode is now selectable from DMC3.
Yeah.
Well, I've already made my one Buffalo Bill joke for today earlier, so it's like,
All right.
I hit my quote. I hit my quota on the gay chord.
Oh man.
So, since Haka, you just recently woke up, did you has anyone clued you into the latest bong spurg out?
I read the whole my peer reviewed expertise on women, but other than that, I don't think.
No, not that one. Not the screen cap one I did. Apparently, just for the record, Slut Puppies is on the gay chord now.
Yep.
And apparently, Bong had a buck up his ass, and her calling him out on shitting on the ninja person, apparently set him off. But it was kind of like a one and done thing. I was like, I was kind of led to believe there was a little more to it. But I was like, nah, not really. Meh.
Wait, so she was calling him out over what exactly?
That's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. The most of the backstory I've been able to, like, Uber mentioned it. Apparently, Proctor was getting in a slap fight with some ninja person on the forum, and that got him into a mood. And the Slut Puppies was calling him out on that, and that there turned him into like DEFCON 1 of like seething rage because he got called out on being a tard.
All right, now I need to see this.
I think Uber's Uber's last link post in the general channel is at the start of it. But I think the reason why I had an issue with it and stuff, I didn't really get too much of a context or like what kind of led up to it and stuff. So that was the link he posted was when the Slut Puppies came into the equation and stuff. And my guess is that the main meat and potatoes of the initiating bong tard rage happened on the forum, to my understanding. Because I think, if I remember right, I think Short might have posted a link to it earlier. Yeah. Okay. Short didn't have a link, but he said, "Big." This is I'm quoting Short earlier at like 8:47 this morning. Big Ninja fan is calling Proc out for not knowing shit. I guess just mad in general though. Lol. And that's all the context I had going into it.
All right, I guess I'll look into it later if I do remember. But man, Shame that I wasn't there for it, because I got this little gem hanging around, and it's a shame that I don't see it posted more often.
Oh, give it. Oh, give it time. Give it time. It'll come again. It's like death, taxes, Proctor having a woman moment. I mean, shit, you could probably post it right now, and a couple people will be like, "Yep, that happened this morning."
At this point, I don't care.
Well, that's kind of my thing too, because I kind of sort of missed it when it happened too, because I was in the middle of my Pal World autism and stuff. So, and then someone mentioned it. I'm like, oh, okay, well that was a thing.
Honestly, all things considered, it was actually kind of overdue since the last one.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm having trouble kind of wrapping my head around this latest one and stuff, because like all the other ones were like nuclear bombs. This one here was kind of just like just a not really much. But yeah, he was kind of overdue for some. I think
he's also been. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was gonna say he's also been throwing small hissy fits here and there over legal mindset.
I think that's the reason why. Okay, I'll get to my reason. One of the reasons why we probably haven't seen a big spurt out is because he's having these little Steam releases, and Legal Mindset's one of them. But my other thing is, I think he's kind of building up to a giant tard rage at the Vexpo next month.
Oh, Ooh,
well, okay,
I keep forgetting that's happening. But
okay, not
He's
him.
powering up.
Not him intentionally, not intentionally. I think God is like, nope, you're saved. I'm saving you for later. It's like, I want that. I'm saving you for later.
He's saving his meter. He's gonna cash it in for the big super.
Yeah, because like I remember, because it looks like Phase Connect is kind of going all in on the con circuit. Then Vexpo is this latest one, and it looks like I just want to see Bong Tard Rage with like the Phase girls or Kevin nearby, and just to witness it.
Oh no!
There's not 0% chance that happens, and I'm hoping for it.
Okay, imagine we don't get the proper Proctor face docs. All we get is videos of a very gay man tard raging in the middle of the con that start making the rounds.
Yeah, and then we'll all immediately know who it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God, and he's gonna be flexing on people, showing his twig ass arms.
He's gonna be flexing. Whenever he loses an argument, he's just gonna start flexing out of reflex.
Oh my God! Look, I wouldn't have issues, with him like working out. But my God, is he fucking retarded with his like routine?
Oh, God.
He's plateauing like a dumbass. He's only doing biceps and not working at triceps or fucking delts.
It's not even his routine. It's the fact that he won't shut the fuck up about it. He's the coolest kid on the block. It's really funny.
Like, I'm hopefully be telling him like fucking he's plateauing. It's like telling him every time I see his fit pose, like something like to reply like hey, shut the hell up, you're a fucking idiot, you don't know what you're doing, Well,
I'm just waiting for him to post a link to his Grindr account.
Oh, that's only for Throb. We're gonna have to get it from Throb, otherwise we're never gonna see it.
Oh, there's something I want to say about Throb, but I've been sworn to secrecy.
That is ominous.
No, it's not. It's nothing bad. Okay, I've actually said this before. Me and the other guy, me and Sopmod, we've had a long running joke between us that Throb is either a girl or black, and
he did post his head.
Well, okay, yeah, but the longer time goes on, and with certain recent events and stuff, we're kind of more comfortable in saying that, yeah, he's probably a chick.
I would be upset if that's the case.
No, but that's a joke. Given how gay the bong is, him trying to mac on a girl unintentionally is the funniest shit ever.
Oh god.
I mean, given how gay he is, I think the revelation the throb is a girl would actually probably break up the relationship.
Well, no. Here's the funny thing. It'd be like a mirror to Kershey. Like Kershey is always hitting on gay guys. And it'd be funny if the gay guy is only hitting on like girls. That'd be the funny Black Mirror episode.
I mean, that's essentially what's happening.
I've had, yeah.
Oh man.
Don't get me wrong. I like Wake. I'll always like Wakey Dog and stuff, but some things are just too funny.
And I mean, I do like Throb, but he quote unquote, until proven otherwise, has been immensely retarded as of late.
Again, this goes back to I've been sworn to secrecy stuff. It is coming from a place. Okay, it's coming. I know the place it's coming. He's coming from, but my thing is it's from an emotional place, and thus the retardation, and thus the womanisms.
He's trying to save Pippa, but don't you get it?
Yes, but it's one of those things where I understand. I don't agree, but I understand.
I mean, yeah, it's that simple. I see where you're coming from, and it is retarded.
But I get it.
Yeah.
It's still gonna get made fun of.
I mean, as it should. So,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
he's got the name for a reason. Unironically arguing with Pipkin, just don't do that. Don't do that, you fucking retard.
Well, yeah, but and I feel bad for the guy at this point because like I know where he's coming from, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, dude, I really do mean this sincerely. It's like pick your fights, just pick your fights, and it's like don't die on hill retard.
Yeah, and okay, I'm not gonna ask for specific because yes, sworn to secrecy and all that. But is it really that deep?
Kind of. It's not. It's not your. I say it's a deep dark secret and stuff, but this is stuff we talked about on the Homelands thread like day one when it happened. So it's not like it's a super secret stuff. It's just his involvement is super secret kind of thing.
It's not forbidden knowledge or anything like that.
No. It's retarded Pippa stuff. But it's not my place.
Throb was really sack the whole time.
Do not make that joke.
Oh.
Okay.
He's not Zax, okay?
Okay.
I'm not joking or anything. He's not Zax. But but the reason for all of this here does revolve around Zax.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna lead you along this train of thought. What did we make fun of Zax from day one?
I know where this is headed.
This is the one time I hate my shitty memory more than ever.
Okay, sarcastic. Go.
Let's see. I think it was something involved like he was grooming shit or something like that.
Correct.
Oh.
That's all this is about.
Okay. Oh. Then okay. Yeah, I get it.
No, but Haka, you understand where I'm coming from. Of like, okay, and you understand where I'm coming from.
No. Yeah. I mean, you're right.
Yeah,
Everything that doesn't involve having a spurg out on the internet is subjectively correct.
Well, yeah, but you understand where I'm coming from. It's like this is not a super deep dark secret. We all made fun of this here. One fact, day one, the instant we smelled it, and lo and behold, what happens? Oh, the groomer was a groomer. What a shock! the reason why it's a super dark secret is in terms of Throb, it's degrees of separation. In that dude got close.
Oh, he touched the poop, huh? Not in the traditional way, but you know what I mean.
I mean,
No.
well, he was a Janny.
That's a joke. And that like me and Sopmod have always said like don't touch poop. Laugh at the stuff, maybe poke the odd turd and stuff, but it's like don't get deep into poo poo. Don't become Indian. Do not swim in poo poo.
Do not redeem.
Not redeem, sir. Oh man.
I don't know, but I think he's slowly kind of, from what I do poke my head into the gay chord super seeker channel from time to time, and it looks like he's kind of sort of wising up, kinda. Now whether it's from all the pushback, all the shit we're giving him and stuff, I don't know. But I hope there's like a learning lesson involved kind of thing. I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't have that level of energy anymore of being literally mad at the internet. Like I just don't have that in me anymore. So anytime I see it, I'm like, it's like, don't do it. It's like, nigga, don't do it. Don't do it, man.
I'm just gonna say I wish the best for WikiDog. Retard as he may be. But man, it's just I'm always just astonished by Pippa's ability to just have the weirdest fucking people gravitate towards her. Even her quote unquote strongest soldiers eventually fall to retardation.
Well, but here's my logic. The terminally online person will be attracted to and attract in turn other terminally online people. And this is a self-fulfilling prophecy that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy.
Yeah, that much is true. That much is true.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, we all saw how things went down.
Every time, without fail.
I know, it's like, okay, here's the thing where it probably kind of grinds my gears when it comes to the WikiDog thing. It's like I probably should have phrased it in such. It's like, hey, you watch Jim. You're a big fan of Jim. Have you ever paid attention to Jim? You know, like watching and listening are two different things. It's like, did you ever pay attention to the shit he covers and the stuff he talks about? Did you ever pay attention? Did you ever digest anything that came out of his mouth? The answer is no. Yeah, it's like, it pains me to say this. WikiDog, if this ever gets clipped and you ever watch this, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Grant, you're a faggot.
That too.
I second that notion.
Yeah, it seems like he's calmed down the last little while, so yeah.
I think he might have gotten spayed or neutered.
Okay, the true test is if he can ignore the next batch of bait when it happens.
It's gonna happen. I don't know. Like, let me just go to the gay core because I think I saw him make literally the joke, not a few scrolls. Yeah, he literally just posted. Actually, they changed his name. They changed his name. Literally the easiest fish. This is so appropriate.
No.
Literally the easiest fish. You know what? I just don't care anymore. I didn't actually look at the screen cap. What the fuck is he going on about?
Oh, Throbby boy, no.
Oh no, I take everything back I just said. Oh no, he's doubling down on this. I did not actually look at this. Oh no. I spoke too soon. Oh no.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
pull up.
I see the astrolabe. Oh no!
No.
Rob!
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, wait. I think. Wait, isn't this just a part of in the reply box? He didn't actually send it, right? Right?
I'm too scared. I'm too scared to open the thread.
Let's see.
Oh no!
Which one? Okay, I have to actually ask now. What thread would he be have posted in? Because there's been a bunch of failed. There's been a bunch of chase threads in the last week or two. Which one would this have been posted in?
I mean, the one they keep talking about is the sector thread.
Actually, Green Cat Bash just posted a link. Maybe this is the thread in question.
Oh man, how does it keep getting worse?
I'm just skimming for Wikidog post. If not, if not, it might actually be in the sector thread.
See.
Oh, he didn't post that screen cap. Says ours.
You didn't post that screen cap? Yeah. This is gonna bug me. Now. This is really gonna bug me. Now. This is really gonna bug me now.
I don't think he posted it because I'm searching through his posts and
I don't know him. I don't know him even threatening to do that. Actually, I think it might have been. Actually, I think it might have been in relation to this thread. The longer I skim. But it's just the latest. It's just the latest chase thread. That's like, God damn it! Stop taking. God damn it! Just stop being stupid. It's chase. Let it, much like Zach. I've said this before to a certain extent. Much like Zach's chase, camel toe, rackets. All these people
are they all the same people?
Well, there's that, but them being all the same person, they need to die in like enigmy or however you say that word. Like they need to die in like irrelevance, like be forgotten. No, like they are irrelevant. No one cares. They are not important. Just let them die in total anonymity. Just let them be nothing. Let them fade off into nothingness because that's all they deserve. Doesn't matter if Zach's the groomer or Camel Toe the horn dog or Racket's the druggie or Chase the fucking schizo. It doesn't matter. They're all effectively the same person and that should be ignored.
I don't think he actually posted it, so
yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Just riled up Pipkin a bit. He'll be starting. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, all right, gotcha. I'm kind of curious to check in the sector thread right now, but then again, that place is just ass cancer. Grant is in the Ralph section, so it's always going to be ass cancer. But I still have the opinion, I will die on this hill, that any VTuber thread or VTuber related thread on the Kiwi farms other than the general immediately goes to shit.
I mean, yeah, yeah, that's kind of indisputable at this point. It's just every time without fail.
Yeah,
and even the general has gone to shit a couple times.
Well, to be fair, the general has pulled up from the couple dips. Like the worst the general will get, it'll be like a drive-by. Like Josh will mention VTubers on Mad the Internet, and all his fucking dick suckers will come by the VTuber thread and do drive-bys, and like that's the worst it'll get.
Actually, I haven't properly read it in a long time. I just skip to the last page and see what the fuck is up, and then move them move on.
The general thread really quieted down after the schism with the TVA. Like the great schism after that happened, it really quieted down. But I don't know, I like it. It's comfortable. It's not like the fucking like 10, 20 pages a day like back in the heyday and stuff. That got old. And that just transitioned over to the general thread on TVA and the Pippa thread. And you know what? I'm okay with this. Where is even Ralph's section? Actually, he does have his own thing. Okay. Why am I not surprised? Just jump to the latest page in the VTuber thread in the sector.
Okay, while you're on that, I just wanna shit talk for a minute.
Sure.
Okay, so we make fun of the bong for a lot of things. Rightfully so, I believe. But there's one thing that barely gets brought up in relation to the groom court specifically. When is this fucking nigger gonna start betting people? Because holy shit, it keeps getting worse.
Well, he did have that veneer of like, okay, you need to screen cap your account on the forum before getting in stuff. But that went out. Went screaming out the window a long time ago.
I mean, yeah, the second the VTubers started showing up, which plays to the point I'm about to make. Has any of you paid attention to the newest arrival?
Other than slut puppies. Who's the other one?
Okay, yeah, I forgot Slut Puppy was the one before Slut Puppies.
Oh, Plant?
Yes.
I thought Plant is slut puppies.
No.
Oh no. Plant was the Mixie fish was the one that invited. And Plant is the lollipop one.
No,
Okay.
I missed out on this. Okay, educate me.
Oh shit.
Okay,
She's
it's just what ours said in chat. She was the one who was streaming on that fucking pedo honeypot platform with Koinu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, I know.
That went
I know what you're
completely
talking
under
about
the
now.
radar. That
Okay.
no one has brought it up, I think.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I feel like we have
No.
it's
not.
blown up the line.
No, it's not like there isn't the precedence because, fuck, what was, god damn it, I'm forgetting now. Wasn't there a conversation not too long ago where we were like, hey, this pedo thing is really important. We should probably look into it. And he was like, and Bong was like, nah, that's fine. I was like, what a very odd thing to say.
Okay, which pedo thing exactly?
Kiki thing?
No, not the Kiki thing. It was something. It's something else that's on the tip of my brain. It was like last week. I swear to God. Fuck is
If
that?
it was that reason, I have no idea what we're talking about.
Okay. Now, I forget. But not too long ago, people were chatting about happening going on. Like a pedo groomer thing happening, talking about, and he brushed it off. Effectively, was the end result. He just brushed it off. Maybe it was a Jackie thing. Actually, I think it might have been specific. Yeah, I think that might have been it. I think it was a Jackie thing. Yeah.
Oh, Jackie. Oh.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that was the whole thing. Yeah, it was Jackie. Yeah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, Jackie was being Jackie and being a little creep, and Lolicon and pedo conversation came up, and he was effectively kind of defending it and stuff. And people were like, and people went to Proctor and was like, look, are you going to tolerate this? And he was like, nah, I don't really care. And I was like, huh, interesting.
And there is also when I brought up the whole when the quote unquote femboy from the Under the Tea podcast was asking for Telegram-like platforms
Yep,
in
yep.
which he could share porn with his community. You
Yep,
know,
yep.
totally wholesome porn that for some reason he wouldn't share in any other platform. But no, it's totally fine.
Yeah, I do remember you mentioned that specifically last time. I do remember this. Yep.
Yeah, I brought it up, and Proctor just he sort of vaguely acknowledged it, but didn't address it directly. He just said, I have no opinion on him," without directly acknowledging the concern.
Dude, I said day one. Day one, this Under the T crew is going to be trouble. I said this day one.
Yep.
But no, it's kind of weird that a lot of these little things we're pointing out. It's like, hey, you should probably do something about this, and he's like, nah, I'm going to let it slide. It's like, there seems to be a lot of that as of late, like a lot. It seems to be a recurring thing.
I get it. Well, no, I don't get it, but I see where he personally would rationalize it in terms of the VTubers themselves, because, you know, oh, we gotta be nice to the VTubers and my clout and my legitimacy and whatever. But Jackie?
I know.
Literally no one likes Jackie.
Yeah, but this is where I can't wrap my head around, in that the Bong is gunt guarding Jackie, of all fucking people.
Yeah, that is so. Okay, but first off, I do need to know what Jackie did. I know it's usual Jackie, but the specifics I need them on the table. If that's
Yeah,
possible.
I feel more insulted that I got suspended for posting slurs, and Jackie didn't get banned.
You were too powerful.
Oh god damn it! I think this might have been before the name change, so I forget what channel it would be now. Fuck.
Before the name change, you mean for the Latino stuff, or?
Yeah, the Latino stuff, not the Ren Friend thing, the Latino channel name stuff.
I mean, if you tell me which channel it was before, I can tell you which it is now.
Well, that's the thing. I kind of need to see it to joggle my memory. So it's kind of like scrolling for things, see something, ring a bell. Fuck. And like, when was this? And I curse my memory sometimes. I really need to start screen capping and bookmarking shit, because like this is gonna be important later, and it never crosses my mind to do so. It bites me in the ass more often than you think.
You know what? It's fine. At the end of the day, it is Jackie, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's probably being more of a creep than
but
reasonable doubt would allow.
Yeah, but the like again, like I said, the effective thing was that Jackie keeps also that's a good point. Jackie keeps wiping comments like Taco does. Yeah, but the long and short was that Jackie was being a creep, and it was being a creep in terms of pedos, and Bong knew about it. He got pointed out, and he said, "Yeah, whatever." And that was very much the gist.
God, I had this whole argument prepared about, you know, he's letting the whole VTuber thing, oh, I want my VTubers around, think loud, his supposedly righteous judgment in regards to pedophilia. Again, considering the latest arrival. But now here comes Jackie with a metal fucking chair to put everything into a completely different perspective. A much more concerning perspective.
Yeah, but it's just another thing in that, you know, there's that thing, the Under T guy, the Jackie thing. It's like it's all these things happening in relation to each other. Like in isolation, you probably wouldn't think too much of it and stuff, but all of them happening, you know, in tandem effectively. It's kind of just like, huh.
Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can get the screenshot from, because he just brushed it aside. It was I wanted to speak up about it, but I just thought, fuck it. I'm not gonna pick a fight with the woman right now.
So, how long do you think that Proctor will get like his own Google Doc?
Are we thinking of the same thing? Haka, are we thinking the same thing?
Okay, what are you thinking of?
I think we're thinking of the same situation. Like the thing I can't remember and the thing you're looking for right now. I think it's one and the same.
No, because it didn't involve Jackie. It entirely took place within the piss channel.
Okay, now, damn it.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Damn it! Now it's still gonna bug me now.
In
You're just raising my hopes and dashing them again.
Narco. I'm good at disappointing, that's for sure.
Now, I think that's a trait common to our group because we tend to do that to each other at this point. I've noticed that pattern.
Like the fish collab.
Noticing pattern. That's racist.
Hey, now I'm the one white guy here, so I'm outnumbered by the Browns, so it's not racist.
Okay, so it's actually even worse than I thought. He didn't even acknowledge the concern being about the femboy. He talked about, okay, so as you can see here, the flow of conversation is I bring it up. Okay, Sark posted something in regards to the femboy. Then
Okay, yes, I do remember you mentioning this at the time.
Yeah. I bring it up. Sap mentions the octopus, and then Proctor completely chooses to ignore everything I said and goes about talking to the octopus. Sorry, about the octopus. And I am sorry, but there is literally no fucking way he didn't see that. There is no physical way in which he would possibly miss the fact that I am saying, hey, this dude is probably talking about posting illegal material.
Yeah, so getting back to our original train of thought, I have a feeling, my gut is telling me what the end game is. I'm sure your gut is probably telling you too what the end game is and stuff. And I'm just kind of wondering, much like what you did with Denna and that little shenanigans there. I'm kind of wondering, it's like, do I want to bail before this gets uncomfortable?
The thing with Denna keeps getting more and more complicated because I keep trying to bail and then keeps pulling me back in the bitch.
I know.
When you thought you was out, she pulls you right back in.
I've been poking my nose in Denna's cord, and she streams when I'm asleep. So I'll just open up the VOD if it's still up and clip through from time to time. It's just like, girl's down bad. That's all I have to say. Girl down bad.
Yeah. I mean, I have no idea what's going on in her server because I left. The same day I timed Soma out, I left.
God bless. God bless.
Yeah. I haven't really seen anything. I given her a couple pep talks and yeah, something if we can, because I would rather not talk about pedophiles for a while.
Yeah, good change of topic. It's like
let's talk about a different kind of sex pest.
What is it? God damn it. It's just different flavors of sex pests in this little corner of the internet right now, isn't it?
It truly is Discord. But
Thank God I hate women.
God.
Not hate women enough.
Like they drain games. Like, you know, it's like that fit post.
I try to hate women as much as I can, but even I can't find that much hatred in my heart.
This is why you are not making those games, bro. You don't hate them enough.
I don't have enough around me to increase my hatred. No, but what I was going to say is that the recent incident was particularly egregious. I don't know if you're aware of what happened recently, Grabs.
Narrow it down. I might have and just tuned it out. Okay,
so what happened is that Soma showed up to her latest stream.
Okay.
And he was there the whole time.
Okay.
Which by itself doesn't sound too bad. But then if you take all the context, then it gets really bad. Okay, so we had the little melty moment. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that.
Okay.
we had that whole thing, that whole pseudo intervention that happened, and I've been talking to her, not privately because that shit is gay. But I've been whenever I see her around and she says what she says in regards to that fucking faggot. I always try my best to make it fucking sink in. To have, please internalize what I'm saying. Is essentially my train of thought the whole time.
Mhm.
And I, in the middle of it, Emp actually caught wind of it. And
no.
I always thought in the back of my mind, it was always a fleeting thought of, maybe if I get Imp in on this, she could actually talk some sense into her. But I never bother her with it because, she has a lot going on.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, but she happened to catch wind of it naturally. And she asked for the rundown on it. So I gave her the rundown on DMs. And I said, okay, it's now or never. So I said, okay, I was thinking about bringing this up to you, but you've been really busy. But since you found out, I might as well. Can you please try to talk to her? Because it's not sticking, it's not sinking in, it's not getting to her. I can't think of anyone else who could actually talk some sense into her. And she did. Supposedly, she said, okay, Dana said she's gonna take a break from Soma, at least. Not even a week later, he is on her stream, chit-chatting like fucking nothing happened. And she is replying back all joyfully with the giggles of a little schoolgirl who just got a reply from her favorite boy band member. And right after the stream, what does she say in the groom court? Oh, I can fix him. Fuck off, woman. What is wrong with you?
Legitimate? Okay, she's lost.
No,
She's
that
lost.
is a horrible foundation to have.
Yeah,
any sort of relationship.
I was this close to going back to Emp's DMs and telling her, hey, what happened? But nah, she doesn't deserve that pressure.
Nah, I'm sure she might have tried and stuff, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like, Dana's gonna Dana, and I don't think
I'm sure she tried. I'm sure she did. She's too diligent to not actually look after her friends. Well, as much as you can be friends to someone over the internet. But okay. I phrased it wrong. It's more so, Dana fucking lied, is what I would say to her to maybe try to get her to put on a little bit more pressure. I
don't think it's worth it at this point.
Yeah, no, it's just, I said it's not worth it, and also I don't want to be fucking Randall with a little notepad writing down everything Dennis says and showing it to Principal M.
Let the lemming get run over by the car. Unfortunately,
but I just feel so bad, man. She's young, she is stupid, and I did grow to care for her. I have no qualms with admitting this. She,
like a real dad.
Shut up.
You're a real dad, Hako.
I'm not gonna go with real dad, but I feel like there was a sort of brotherly instinct bubbling up within me because she has potential to do some great things in this little corner of the internet. But she's just so dumb.
I know.
She's just so stupid.
I know. She's not going to learn until she makes her mistakes. That's the rub.
No, the thing is that she is actively making the mistakes despite everyone's warnings, and she's not learning. She's not gonna learn after the mistake. She's going to fucking die. She's going to get herself killed. She's that dumb. I'm sorry. I have I no filter. She is going to get herself killed one day because she's just that fucking stupid.
Just ignore Dennis' problem. Eventually, she'll figure things out. Hopefully.
I mean, I'm trying my best to ignore it, but it's just. It's like a dad watching her daughter. Yeah, haha, funny poppy, whatever the fuck. It's like a dad watching his daughter. Going out with drug dealers, doing crack, all that shit. Hanging around black people. You can't just sit around and take that shit. But I do understand she is just a dumb Canadian flip that I met over the internet. Even if I do care for her in that way, the degrees of separation are too great. There's also the fact that I have experienced this kind of thing in the past. I lost a friend to it, so there is baggage there.
No.
But I do understand there is a degree of separation that is not to be crossed. I cannot cross. It should not be crossed. But man, it fucking stinks to see it happen to somebody. You know?
Feels bad, man. Ironically.
It feels really bad. And I mean, no one's gonna fucking watch this, so I might as well. Yeah, I don't know if you're aware, Grams, but Soma is actually a lot worse than we thought.
So on a scale of 1 to Zax, what are we talking about?
I actually forget how bad Sax was, so I don't really have a frame of reference, to be perfectly honest.
Literal grooming pedophile.
Okay, without the pedophile, because Dana is of age, I hope. Probably. Hopefully she hasn't been lying about her age.
Not like there isn't the precedence for that.
But yeah, it's full on grooming. Yeah, it's full on Sax without the pedophile.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, the day he had that melty, he started talking about how he was trying to basically draw the line between I am your friend, I am your only friend, everyone else is your enemy, you can trust only me.
That stuff.
Grooming 101. He was going, they're all a bunch of incel pedophile groomers that are trying to get in your pants. He was talking about me and Cypher specifically trying to get in her pants. It's hilarious. So, he was trying to draw that line of they are bad, I am good. Push them away, stick with me. And he was also trying to strong arm her to unbroom me, which is the funniest fucking thing in the world. I gave him the biggest melty of all because he went in on me hard. He apparently had the worst things to say about me, and he was trying to force her to unbroom me, saying that if she doesn't take away my mod, he would never talk to her again, which is really funny.
What a flaming homosexual.
Oh, I know. And then, it's late, and also, okay, did you guys watch the stream proper?
No.
The stream.
No.
Okay. So even okay, so you see her close to the end of the stream, because even if you guys didn't watch it, I'm sure. Well, I hope you know that she had to end it early, because emotions were flying high and she wasn't feeling well. You would think, looking at chat, that it's because Honey and Soma were having a little bit of a slap fight.
Yeah, because Arson mentioned the Honey shit that happened earlier. So is this related?
No. This is complete. This is new.
Okay.
I was going to bed, but then Haka pulls me right back in with the sex pest stories. You know it, baby.
Now you know how Haka feels with Dana.
Yep. So we can talk about the Honey stuff in a bit. But what happened is that, okay, you look at the stream and with only the knowledge of chat, you would think, oh, she sees her Oshi having a slap fight with one of her internet friends and she feels bad about it, so she wants to end the stream, right?
Okay.
Well, that's not really what happened. The reason why she was feeling bad and ended the stream early is because at that very moment, Soma was hounding her in DMs, telling her to okay, don't quote me on this last part, but I think she was telling her to fucking ban Honey.
So
don't quote me on it.
So was it the one yesterday's stream, or was
no,
it
no, the one before that one? I'm pretty sure it was the one with the where she was the one with the right next to the one you're hovering on.
This one.
The tier list.
Okay.
Nuclear drama, Porian. Nuclear fucking drama. No, but really. So you see them having a slap fight in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I see Honey. I see Honey posting. Yeah, okay. I mean, Proctor. Okay, yeah, all right.
And she ends early in a hurry. You can tell that she's distressed. She's not feeling well.
Okay, and the reason why she's stressed is because Selma was being a groomer. Okay, gotcha.
Soma was hounding her in DMs, and at that, I was not aware of this. I only learned about this later. So that perspective of her ending it because of what was going on in chat, that was my perspective. And I saw that Soma was also picking fights earlier, so it wasn't just the Honey thing. He was just being an asshole. So I said, okay, I'm gonna time out this bastard for a week, and then he melted the fuck down.
Mm-hmm. When is he gonna graduate from Nexus?
When is he gonna graduate from life?
That
Damn
too.
it. Beat me to it.
You don't watch tennis for 2 weeks and she gets groomed for real. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
she started getting groomed before I left, so.
Okay, so just to pivot onto the background from earlier stuff. So what's the evil toaster honey shit?
Okay, do you have a history of their interactions handy in your mental Rolodex?
No, because I immediately tune out everything with honey.
Okay, a wise approach, but okay, so you are aware of who Evil Toaster is, right?
Yes.
You guys talked about it, I think. So he's always been creepy in her chat, and she herself has talked about how he always demands attention within her chat and even forced himself onto her stream a couple times.
Okay.
He's
And
a 30-plus-year-old man.
yeah, he's
Just to
over
keep that-
30. He's at least 32, and he looks like the cat whisperer.
I'm scared. I'm scared to click his Twitter profile now.
As you should be. He's also got the whole I am oh, thanks, Justa. He's also got the whole I am non-binary, he, they, I am also
Valid.
bisexual. God, I'm so hecking valid, guys. He also had that.
Oh, this is coming back to me now. Okay, yep, I remember.
Yeah, he also had that tweet of, oh, now I realize because of AX that I will never be one of the girlies, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
You don't even look like a woman.
Yeah, and then you see the chat logs. These are the ones from last night. Do you see how fucking disgusting this is? She's not even sending me pictures of herself anymore. That is the big one.
Yeah.
I really hope that's a lie, and that's just him being a massive faggot chasing clout.
It could be both, honestly. It could be the fact that she did send him pictures, but he's also a massive faggot chasing clout.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Hey! No, but seriously. So what makes it worse is that we keep telling her that this is a bad idea from all the way back. All the fucking way back. And she goes, but my numbers, even though this nigga has no numbers, he just knows people with numbers. And the people with numbers hang around him for no particular fucking reason. Have to tell us what no pussy can do to someone.
I don't know which is worse, no or zero or having it. Because I've seen having where it becomes telenovela tier of horribleness. And then zero, you got like fucking heckin' valid non-binary pest.
And also ours is bringing up his messages that also got immediately deleted when he was calling him a creepy pest in chat. So the thing, the big punchline to the whole honey situation is that she herself told us that her manager banned interactions with a toaster. And remember how she always used to go, yeah, but my manager says this, but my manager says that, and this is the one time she chooses not to listen. What are you doing, woman?
Being a woman.
Yeah, but I don't.
Repeal the 19th Amendment, please.
And going back to your whole point about the whole lefty thing, when does the cognitive dissonance begin to hit? Does it not hit at all? I just don't get it. And also, yeah, he has as Porian points out, he has the Twitch ambassador protection shield, which
Wait,
is
so you can't ban him from chat?
you can't do shit to him, which is exactly why
What?
ours. It's exactly why ours got his messages deleted practically automatically. Yet her CCV keeps going down. I wonder.
Okay.
And so yeah, he is on the same level as the deer creature thingy from a couple of years back.
So just bringing it back around to our favorites, punching bag Proctor and stuff. This is the people he's willingly associating with. Willingly.
Okay, you're gonna have to be more clear considering that he's gonna take that as oh you're claiming I associate with Toaster or some shit like that.
Well, no, it's not even just a toaster thing and stuff, but it's like how do I phrase this? Okay, he's trying. I don't want to use too strong of a words for this here. He is allowing in his playground this bullying. I'm gonna try to stay in the school analogy. He's in charge of the playground and he's allowing this bullying to happen and stuff. And in some instances, he's actively encouraging it. I don't know. Like, I've stuck around this long in this little corner because of the first Hard Rage. The first Hard Rage was entertaining, and it's like, oh, this has legs. This could be this could be like another like Christian level of entertaining. It's like, oh, where's this going to go in this little corner and stuff. But the longer it goes on, the longer that the prophecy is more coming true, less motherfucking, but more other kind of fucking. And I don't know if I'm happy or comfortable sticking around to witness its logical conclusion.
I am of a similar mind. I've thought about this quite frequently, honestly. And my main problem is, I feel like would be a lot of people's problems, is I really like the culture here. I really like some of the people. I enjoy the back and forth, the social interaction. I deeply do enjoy it. It's a little bright spot in my day-to-day life, if I can make it gay for a sec. But I don't know if I'm willing to stick around just for that when we have little, pedo guarding going on from the head guy.
Yeah.
And the only reasonable solution that I could see is he steps the fuck down, we overhaul the whole fucking thing, we fix his mistakes, and but that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna fucking happen because Proctor is Proctor, and Proctor's gonna Proctor, and Proctor's gonna be at the top of the top because he has to do it because he's Proctor.
Well, the solution is really simple. You just nuke the Discord.
That too, but some of them already found their ways up to the forum, and again, the Discord has been it could be. I said this when I had to explain the current state of the Discord to Nene. The main issue with the Discord is Proctor. It's 100% Proctor. He refuses to vet people. He looks the other way when people bring shit up to him. And his thirst for cock and cloud blinds his judgment constantly. It's
bold of you to say there's even judgment to begin with.
Well, I mean, he does have his righteous judgment when it comes to pedophile and pedo defenders.
Yeah, as long as it's not him or his friends.
Yeah. Well, friends, quote unquote.
Enablers, grooming targets, take your pick.
Yeah. So the Discord could be perfectly healthy if we just fucking overhaul the whole thing. Just do what he did before, but instead of just making it more complicated, just fucking kick out the shitheads. It's not that hard. Fucking kick Jackie, kick Koinu, definitely. Kick her little pedophile honeypot friend.
Yeah.
Put the under the T people on probation because they haven't done anything truly awful yet.
Daniel, what do you think my server is?
Essentially, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think we're doing? Do you know where you are, sir? Do you know where we are?
This is the refugee server.
Yeah, what about Spino? Spino too, we're killing fucking Spino. We're killing him publicly. But the thing is, I feel like that should be the case on both accounts. Fucking...
I still can't get over that. He knew Spino from Kershey's server. He knew what he was getting into, letting him in and stuff. Like there was a lot of instances before Spino, but like Spino was like my if I can be a retard for a little second there, Spino getting into the gay court was my last straw, because Spino, it was a like you said before, for he definitely saw it kind of thing and stuff. That was me with Spino and stuff. Like, he definitely saw the Spino thing. Like, why the fuck he let him in?
Not only did he definitely saw, he acknowledged it, he addressed it, and he said he didn't
No,
care.
I was there. I saw it. It's just like, it's like something's off. But getting back to the original point and stuff, it's like, this is the question. This is the question I've posed to more than one of the mods. Is it worth saving? Is it worth saving? I like hanging out with you guys and stuff, and I like our little culture and our corny and stuff. But it's gotten to the point right now. I don't think you're able to. I don't think it can.
Just burn it to the ground.
This is just me, drying my wet blanket, all that gay shit. But I believe it can. It just needs Proctor not to be there. But that's not gonna happen. That's the one linchpin that's gonna fuck up the whole thing. Proctor. It's always gonna be Proctor. Every single fault with the Discord and the forum has always been fucking Proctor.
And that's not going away.
It's not going away. If he refuses to step down, then he should be more hands off, like he claims, and just let Ryan fucking run the show for all intents and purposes. I don't think he would want to.
Moth, we're not assuming the worst outcome. We're seeing it in real time.
Moth, genuinely, you don't even know what's going on with the Under the Tea people. Shut up. Genuinely shut up with that shit.
Dread from it, run from it, Proctor will arrive. I don't want to see...
That's how they scare children in Ireland.
I don't want to see Proctor come, is what I'm getting at. I don't want to see him come. Or heaven forbid what he comes to. Oof.
No woman wants to see Proctor come either.
Men don't want to see him come either. And definitely children. Let it go. Just let it go to shit. We can point and laugh at the trash fire. Yeah, I want to. No, Short. Here's my hang up, Short. I want to point and laugh at the trash fire. I don't want to be in it. This is the distinction I want to make. I don't want to be in the trash fire. I want to be away from the trash fire and laugh and point and laugh at it. But I can't do that if I'm in it, because I'll be burning.
Okay.
That's the rub. Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna take this. Okay, Moth. You don't wanna be told to lurk more? Okay, here's the sauce. Here's the fucking sauce. You got the autism is my personality octopus who may or may not be a tranny. That's a ticking time bomb if I've ever seen one. You got the fish bitch who is so addicted to drama that has multiple times posted documents Twitter longer documents, whatever, without even reading them, not knowing what they are about at all. She just posted because, by her own admittance, she loves drama. And then you got the femboy, who actively asked, and I'm pretty sure you were there, so how the fuck do you not know this? Actively asked for platforms similar to Telegram in which he could, quote unquote, share porn with his community. Oh
Bro.
my god, Moth, you can't be this fucking stupid, please.
Trust me, dude, you've been on stream with him. You know how dense he can be.
Moth. The point is that the bitch is drama obsessed. She literally has nothing outside of drama, and then she brings it to us specifically because she wants us to brigade.
Oh God, that's exactly what she's doing. I've never. Okay, this is me being a retard. I never noticed it in that context, but yeah, that's exactly it.
I did bring it up in the early days when she was a lot more blatant about it. I did say she has this attitude about her whenever she reports on drama that she's trying to rile up an army.
I've never really noticed it like that. Huh? That's literally it. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and going back to the main point of contention, which is the one that is potentially criminal. He literally said, I need platforms like Telegram to share porn with my community. Why would you need a platform that obscures your shit like Telegram would? Because you're planning to send material that wouldn't fly on more mainstream platforms. What kind of material is it? Illegal material. And he is asking this in the middle of the fucking server. No secrecy, no shame. I screen cap it. I put it in the lockup channel. I literally say this shit is sus as fuck. Proctor actively reads it and does fucking nothing.
Yeah, and
that is the problem, Moth.
Yeah, and my example was Jackie effectively was being kind of the same vein. As, like, Jackie was being a creep. It got pointed out, and he said, "Yeah, I don't care." And more of the same, which is why I was saying earlier. It's like one thing after another, and it's just like, okay. There's a lot of smoke here. Maybe I should maybe I should get out of this building before I see the flames. Is kind of what I'm getting at. And in short, I saw earlier. It's like, yeah, front row seats at the clown show. Yeah, but I've seen this shit happen before. I go down before. I know what happens, and I want to be out of the splash zone because there's always a splash zone. I want to be out of the splash zone because I've seen this before.
Yeah, and my main issue, because it's just as simple as, okay, leave server, don't touch the forum. Simple as that, if shit does go down. What bothers me specifically is that there are people in there that I like, and
I know I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to get them to come to my gay chord. Come to my gay chord. We have blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, and we have black hookers named Jack. So, if we could just have them not fucking perish in the fire, that would be great. She brings drama stuff to us to laugh. I doubt that's what she wants, Moth. Because remember, she has inserted herself actively into drama to start slap fights. She doesn't just report on it, she actively partakes. She touches the poop constantly, Moth.
I'll Moth guard in this one instance. Moth is a precious little cinnamon roll who does not believe there's evil in the world. He still has trouble realizing that people can be shit. He'll say he acknowledges it, but he doesn't really get it yet. And this is probably where you Haka are having a problem with him. Is like he's not going to get it until it happens.
It's just we've talked about this plenty. He's been around us plenty. I just don't understand how he hasn't clicked.
I know this is one of those things. I'm very fond of this expression. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. This is one of those cases.
Yeah. And I mean, I used to be in a similar boat in the sense that I had optimism for the state of things. I remember on my first stream with you, we were talking about Proctor, and I did say, hey, things could get better. Again, we just need to do the whole thing of stepping back and letting the mods handle it, because admittedly, all things considered, we have some pretty great fucking mods. Which is nothing. This isn't something you would hear me say lightly.
No, I like our mods too. However, our mods are not mods. They are Tard Wranglers, and it's not Tard Wranglers to the forum. It's Tard Wranglers to the forum owner.
Yep.
Okay, this. I need to throw out this old reference. This is something awful that failed. That model failed for a reason, and this is roughly following that same model, and it is going to fail too. And I'm saying, like, okay, I like the community, and I like you guys too and stuff, but you have to cut your losses at a certain point and realize, like the sunk cost fallacy is going to kick in at some point. And I'm just seeing it coming from a mile away, and I'm just like, nope, I've been here before. Peace.
And this is the part where I once again mentioned that if anyone is going to be schmorky, it's going to be Throb.
I don't want that for WikiDog. I like WikiDog.
It would be really funny.
It would be funny, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Also, Sark, stop typing in chat, faggot. You're in call. Chip in. Oh.
Okay. Okay, that was too perfect. He got on call just to call you out and stuff, and it was like perfect reversal. I love it.
All right. Okay. He's on the way. He's in general again. Wrong channel, but you can just add him back in.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello?
There you go.
Okay, now it's working. Yeah, I unplugged my headset and Discord only picks it up if I disconnect it. And
that was good. That was good.
The timing on that. The timing was like perfect.
Primo.
what I miss?
Nothing really. We're just laughing at you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Well, we were laughing at Moth, but now we're just laughing at anything at this point right now. I think we've collectively reached that point. There's like cry or laugh. It's just like cry or laugh.
Look, I already hit Hysteria many moons ago. With Chief Snowden, you know.
Oh man. I just keep wondering if shit does go down, if the fan is indeed hit and the walls of the room are painted brown forever and ever, will we splinter again? Is what I wonder.
I don't think so.
Is someone going to pick the tart stick?
I don't think so. And even then, like, if someone were to, and I have a short list of people I know who would, I would do my damnedest to talk them out of it.
We've seen this happen before. Just someone is gonna make a documentary about Proctor down the rabbit hole style, and all you gotta do is show them that. Also, Moth, no one mentioned legal trouble. We might be harboring some pedos, you never know. But I'm not saying we're gonna get the fucking dildo of the law shoved up our ass. What I'm saying is that shit is gonna hit the fan culturally within the forum.
Okay,
well, the Discord.
Okay, let me recontextualize it another way and stuff. That kind of behavior and those kind of people are tolerated, and I don't want to have my name attached to that. Like, I'm not ignorant, and it's like, and I do not want to what's the old expression I'm looking for? Like, fuck, I'm dropping the ball on a lot of memory things right now. Like,
guilty by association.
Yeah, guilt by association, but also by me not acting, I am condoning it, kind of thing. Like my inaction, like by not doing anything, I in a roundabout way condone this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I actually wanted to talk about that because we usually frown upon such a thought of guilt by association is retarded.
Yes. That's yeah. Like because certain people have used that as a cudgel for a long time now, and we have a Pavlovian response to not do that. However, that tool in its original intention did serve a purpose. And I want to return to tradition. I want to return to tradition, and to
sorry, go ahead.
yeah. No, that's it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no, I was going to do two things that the way people have used that for culture war and shit. Yeah, that shit is gay, but I feel like this time it actually applies, and I want to call out Moth for saying that's not how condoning shit works. Moth, it is when you're dealing with pedophiles, well, potential pedophiles.
The Epstein list.
No. Let me even go more stupider. Moth, I don't care what people think. I don't care what people think about me. I care about what I think of me. Okay? I don't care about you. I think about me. Again, I am a sociopathic, narcissistic asshole. I don't care about what people think about me. I care about what I think about me. And I don't like me associating with things I don't like. Okay? If I don't like you, you get the boot. I've done that plenty of times. I'm trying to curate my. I'm trying to keep my house clean, and that's why I gave Taco and Jackie and Fern the boot and stuff. But I also have the option of removing myself from that. Okay? Do you understand? It's called being a fucking adult. I don't like the situation. Either I'm going to fix it, or I'm going to get the fuck out of there. I can't fix this trash fire. I can't. None of us can, is what I'm getting at. None of us can fix this. So I'm just saying, it's like, I think that's the most rational thing to do is just.
Moth, we are not at little camp happy smiles where we can get together in a little assembly with the camp counselor and said, hey, something wrong is going on with the kids. No, it has gone way past that point. Moth, that's not how this works. Most people are not gonna give a shit. Proctor's gonna throw a melty. The mods are gonna try their best to fucking wrangle him. Then let it be a screaming match. So you just want to scream for the sake of screaming.
I think he just wanted an attempt.
An attempt. Moth,
Okay,
buddy,
okay.
please.
Haka, I'm pretty sure you're probably around his age, so it kind of makes me feel bad for saying this and stuff. But it's like you're not gonna get it until you're older and stuff. In that, okay, here's a life lesson: the most precious thing in all of creation is time. That's all you have, and that's all you're worth, and that's all you're ever gonna get is time. Where do you want to put your time into? How do you want to spend your time? Do you want to spend your time? Do you want to invest your time? Do you just want to waffle it away? Whatever, you do you. But fuck you if you're going to waste my time. That's the way I look at things. I'm perfectly willing to spend my time just goofing off on the internet, playing my games, hanging out with you chucklefucks and stuff. That's fine. I willingly choose that there. But if you're going to waste my time, this isn't term Proctor in like the gay courts shit and stuff. If they want to be a bunch of fucking groomers, fine, you go do that. I don't want to have any part of it. That's a waste of my time. And on top of all that, there does not exactly look good. And I'm not trying to impress anyone. That's just basic human decency. No, that's gross. Ew. No. Fuck that shit.
And also, ours brought up something that I believe is just perfect for the situation. It's the
it
Kiwi
is.
Tart stirring shit up argument from the new friends. Yeah, it's gonna be 100% that, and we've seen that happen again and again with every single community that gets invaded by that kind of people. It's funny how it's always pedophiles, every single fucking time. And we always, since the beginning, we always thought, oh, we're gonna be better than that. Oh, we are more knowledgeable about the consequences, so we're gonna work to avoid them. And look at what has happened every single time. Proctor gets to make a decision. It's not gonna go well, Moth. It's not gonna go fucking well.
Yeah, funny how about something pattern recognition, something.
It's always, we have all this history that we can study so we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Look, I'm going to post the meme about the idiots believing they are in good company. Haha, look how self-aware I am. Anyway, I'm going to go chat to that probably pedophile on the other channel. Bye-bye. It's
gotten to that point. Like that's where the gay chord and not the forum too much specifically yet and stuff, but I imagine the shit is going to roll downhill from the gay core to the forum eventually. It started. If we're being honest with ourselves, it kind of started.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's even from the gay core itself. It's also Proctor's streams and just the general discoverability of the forum. Like we have new people. For example, there's I think his name is a Source Filmmaker. His profile pictures.
Yeah, I've seen that one around.
Yeah, he has done some really retarded stuff, but he's generally well behaved. But then you have him shit posting like, "Hey guys, do you want to look at how I made Reddit really mad?" And let's go. Okay, good for you. Are you 12? What do you want? Do you want a pat on the back? Do you want a tickle in the prostate? What the fuck do you want? How is this really? And it's not even. It wasn't even a follow up to a conversation. The chat, the thread, the banter thread was completely silent. And they went, "Hey guys, do you want to see how I made Reddit really mad? I'm so cool."
Moth, there's a name. Moth, there's a name for this term. Is this feeling you're feeling? There's a name for it. It's called Stockholm syndrome. You have to learn to recognize the symptoms of it and then get yourself the fuck out of it.
Okay, I will say this, Moth, I do sympathize and I do agree. I like the people here. I like the culture. I don't want it to go the way of the dodo, but it's going the way of the dodo, and you have to work with what you have. We have multiple alternate avenues if we truly want the rapport and the social interaction that we have established so far. We have this place, we have the Cypher server, there's probably other places that I'm not aware of. Not everything has. Some people are gonna be lost along the way. That's just how it is. I can't lose my updates, no, but some people are going to be lost along the way. Some people are going to be too stubborn. Some people are going to choose the fucked up side of things. Some people are just going to be retarded in general. You can't help it. Just move on and don't let the poop splash on you. It's that simple, man. You can't throw away your self-preservation and your rationality because, but my friends, my internet friends. No. Just don't. That's fucking retarded. Just find something else. It will come. And it might happen again. You never know.
Find a new bug woman.
Find a new bug. No, he would rather kill himself. Finally, I would recap the Pippa thread. No, we will make a new Pippa thread and you will recap that one, motherfucker. We're gonna make it twice as fast.
No, if we have a splinter site, it's just going to be the Pippa thread. Nothing else in VTubers. It's just going to be the Pippa thread. That's all. That's going to be the entire. That's going to be the entirety of the splinter site. It's just Pippa thread.
Just a single thread, and even if we want to talk about not Pippa, we just say whatever and put the name Pippa at the end to not get banned.
Yeah, the mods will actively keep the word filter updated, so any VTuber name automatically changes over to Pippa. It's
like the threads in VG when people want to. So you know, you gotta keep it on topic, but people suddenly start talking about, hey, the size of my cock, this and that. But then they put the name of the game at the end to not get the message deleted. They start talking about pedophiles and rape and per capita, and then at the end they just go World of Warcraft to not get their message deleted.
I don't know. I just envisioned the banner of the website being the Pippa's comment of a good pedophilia.
Oh my! Just gotta call it a good pedophilia forum.
Hey, if it's not, that's going to be a logical conclusion. So let's just start with that out of the gate.
Oh my god, Moth is doing his fucking pine posting in the actual Groom Corp. Moth!
I don't care. I keep these VODs up. If anyone wants to come in here, start flinging shit, they're more than welcome to. I don't hide. It's like, okay, I've actually had a couple of people comment on this here before. It's like, why are you talking about people behind their backs and stuff? I'm like, motherfucker, I called Proctor a retarded faggot to his clout chasing up his head asshole to his face, and he didn't do shit. And I said, and I say that to other people too, and stuff. It's
you
like,
also shill the
yeah, I was
stream,
just about to
so.
say, yeah, you shill every single stream everywhere you can, so it's not like it's a secret stream.
yeah, it's just like, yeah, if you want to come in and defend yourself, fine, I don't give a shit. But
If you have a case, make your case.
but it's kind of like the thing. It's just like, I'm not hiding, I'm not slinking around. It's like I just don't give a damn.
And honestly, no one should. If there are things that should be said, then just fucking say them. And if anyone has a problem with it, then they are free to speak their piece. If their piece is retarded, then there you go, point proven.
I don't know. Also, hi, Em.
Hello. We have business.
I
I just find it kind of funny how the instant the woman shows up, it immediately gets derailed. Much like the gay chord.
I mean, personally speaking, Em and I have personal business to attend to, which is why her presence spikes my interest. We have a duty, so to say. A quest.
Are you gonna share this duty in front of the class?
One day, when it's finished. Hopefully it'll be finished by tomorrow.
Is it porn?
She turns it into porn.
Yeah, she does that unprompted. Kind of makes you wonder. It doesn't involve FNAFism.
I refuse to believe TVA will end before Niji end. Honestly, it's kind of a race at this point.
Oh God, I didn't even think of that.
You know what?
No, we have
And ESP outlives another one.
No, we have a line in the sand. The next month, the Vexpo is going to be a turning point. The instant that happened, I knew that's going to be a turning point. That's going to be a thing we're all going to have to keep an eye on.
Oh man! But now that Empty brings it up, I will unironically rope myself if we actually don't make it longer than Niji and because that's just God telling us that we fucked up.
Okay, are we thinking thinking Ninja EN or just Ninja as a whole?
Okay, no, Niji as a whole is not going anywhere. Niji EN, on the other hand, they are fucked.
EGN TVA. Duration, if I get 3 days. Allow multiple answers. No, not in this case. Post. Okay, I put up a poll.
Oh god. I want to believe that it's Niji and we can't die that easy.
I believe. I believe in the DA.
Do you really believe?
Yes, I believe.
I think it's less. I think it's less diamond hand and more coal hands at this point, because it's fucking black. Okay, what's with all the fucking possum posting?
She hates possums.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I think it's cute that she has an irrational fear of possums. It's adorable.
I think M can be cute until she starts drawing porn of people.
Not
Then
just
it's just funny.
not just drawing porn, animating it.
Even Possum. Honestly, Possum is the spawn of Satan, but I love him nonetheless.
As far as all Pippa's marionettes go, I think Pippossum's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Well, what was the quote? Hitler and I have a lot in common, or something like that.
Yeah, and also
We're both good at playing dead.
yeah, and also the fucking Sigma's go to screaming clip.
Yeah.
Oh, short. Why must you be short?
You contrarian femboy, you.
Is possums eating your baby in the UK equivalent of dingoes eating them in Australia? Obviously. Yeah, yeah, Sigma's commonly go to clip post. I love it so.
All right. Reply to this possum with a bear if you are ready to engage in our divine duty after the stream is done.
Specifically, Shar.
No. Gay.
Yes. So you're said the one who doesn't like big tits.
Stop. That's not what I asked. I'm asking if you're willing to partake in our divine duty. Okay, bear. Okay, she is. Good to know.
I'm not above taking the stream to Fur Affinity just to post a bunch of possum porn just to fuck with her at this point.
God.
It would amuse me greatly.
Considering what happened the last time we were exposed to furry porn on stream, I think she might be into it, actually.
Okay, that gif of M eating possum is just making me chuckle too much.
And then they kissed.
Okay, between M and all the possum posting, I've calmed down from
Same.
but even though we've calmed down and stuff, the thought is there and should be kept in mind. So everyone is their own castle, and you need to get your house in order and figure out what you're going to do going forward. No one can tell you what to do, but I'm telling you what I'm going to do. But I'm going to stick it around for just a little bit longer, because at the end of the day, I'm with you, like, and the mods. I do want to make it work and stuff, but again, it just comes back down to the common denominator that I don't think we can actually deal with.
Then the parents are not getting back together. You gotta move on. Mom and Dad is not gonna get back together.
You said the same thing about Marvel and Capcom, and see what happened. Fuck you.
My old man heart rate calm down. Well, I'm creeping up on my beta blocker time, so that's gonna happen. Oh my god, you guys are still going, Jesus Christ. What was even the stream?
A fever dream.
These are the best streams. Yes, yes, dear audience, this is what happens when you actually call in, and then we can shitpost verbally, or just mauled. Either way,
This is what happens. Oh, God.
I was entertained.
I was gonna say, this is what happens when you get two spics in the same room and somehow they don't kill each other.
We make content.
We provide the funnies.
I don't know how I feel about being the mayonnaise in the shit sandwich.
That Godzilla creamy goodness.
Mm.
Our private time together last time wasn't good enough. Fair. Okay.
You know what I mean. Fuck off. Cosplays as Rushia 30 minutes ago. How is that woman still a thing?
Because people want to save her. And you know how it is with crazy women. They're usually a lot more attractive or fun. Whichever case may be.
I don't think this logic follows to the bong, but the sentiment applies, though. It's like, it might be interesting. Maybe you might should stick your dick in that, but nope. Only bad things will happen.
The thing about Rusia or of Miguel Gato, as we know her now, is that she's not even really that attractive. She's half of her face is filters.
I know.
Like she's got a little bit of face on her filter.
Moth, don't get me wrong, that one's on my radar too. He hasn't started anything in my server yet though, so I'm letting him slide. But no offense about he's actually on my shit list too.
Yeah, he's also terminally online as can be. Just start a fucking VC in the groom court, and it's just less than a minute. Less than a minute. Like I said the other time, I set up a person timer. It took him 43.8 seconds, I think.
Wow.
Yep.
I still feel like I was robbed from that tier list that he said he was gonna make.
Actually, in hindsight, I'm kind of surprised he doesn't bum rush his way into here since I, post going live and all that stuff. And maybe actually he does watch these streams and realizes he's on my shit list and not to start shit. He ensures he can go love each other a long time. Oh, God. Why do you do this, Sigma?
I mean, no. He's got a point. He's got a point. It would fix both of the problems. Shorsey can finally have a schizo that would love him despite his commitment issues, and Person can finally get to act out his Greek straight fantasies.
Okay, remember, he has to be on SSI to activate that, though.
Just keep pumping him a constant supply. It'll work out.
I think Person is just regular gay and he's just in the closet about it.
I mean, look, it's more hilarious if drugs made him gay.
What I find really funny is that he's supposedly, yeah, no, guys, I'm not really fully gay, don't worry about it, but he only talks about when he's had sex with men. He exclusively talks about his sexual escapades with men, nothing more.
Well, unlike the bong, he's actually gotten his dick wet, but it's over brown liquids. So, yeah.
I finally got to fuck at what cost?
At what cost? Or I can go on a WoW rant while drunk again. I actually tried. I tried watching one of his WoW streams and stuff, and I'm just like, nope.
One hinge or what?
Yes. Like, okay, here's the thing with Person and stuff. It's like there's no breaks, there's only acceleration, and there's no stop, and there's no pauses or commas or punctuation in his sentences. Verbally, how do you do that?
So what you're saying is he's the male equivalent of Fillion.
Kind of.
Oh god.
Oh god.
No one to kill this man.
Oh god. Okay, we just had another one of our point out and I can't unsee it now moments.
Jesus Christ. Oh no.
Oh god. That literally is Fuck you, sarcastic. Fuck you. Just fuck
For
you.
real, go fuck yourself.
It was just a harmless comment. I didn't know it would do this much mental damage.
But you're right, though. You nailed it on the fucking head.
You don't get to be right like that, Sark.
Look, I don't expect me to be right at all, but here we are.
Person's new stream intro. Gay niggers from outer space. Okay. Has he mentioned what his type is at this point?
I feel like it is exactly that. Gay niggers from outer space.
Wait, type it is in women or men?
Yes.
Well, there was that one Hidoshi.
Oh yeah, that was a thing for a while there too. It was like, I don't want to say who my Oshi is, and then it comes out and it's like nothing really comes with it.
Yeah. I think it came out because she graduated, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh man, he is a real fucking schizo about her. Last I checked.
Yeah, he still go. Yeah, he still is. That's the thing. He still is. And he holds a goal. God damn it.
Yeah. Truly is a sad day when somebody's Oshi graduates. But those are hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny because it happened to him.
Yep.
Wasn't his first rush was drunk, but
Well,
yeah,
you know,
his
if he-
very first introduction was drunk posting about having sex with men on the forum.
I remember this.
It was the funniest fucking thing. And then he just goes and admits who he is, talks about having sex with men, and then suddenly one day he shows up on the group court. And that very same day he joins a voice call.
The longer it goes on, the more that comparing him to Philly comment, I think that above anything else we talked about today broke me.
Man, Sark, fuck you.
Again, I wasn't expecting to be right. You
Well.
think I have any thoughts? No, head is empty. Head is just impulsive.
Well, stranger
Yeah,
things
Just
will happen.
do things. It's like a
know
dog
about
chasing a car.
We know about your melanin level.
Yeah, my aggression level is 0.
Somehow.
See,
Especially since I got the manlet debuff too.
You got the manlet debuff, the black debuff, the roid rage debuff.
I am honestly surprised. Oh god.
I am cautious because I think that it's just that bigger bomb waiting to explode. The pressure is building up.
No worries. Like, look. Unfortunately, poor family health history is really can mellow me out.
Speaking of roid rage, since we all know at this point you're a gym rat, Haka, are you clean?
Yes, I am indeed clean.
When are you
Finally,
gonna post physique?
I am not going to show my body for the pleasures and admirations of other men.
Good answer.
No. Do it to Magum.
Bong.
Doctor when he flex.
So he can get off on it? Are you
I mean, he didn't do anything to me. He didn't.
Sarcastic. I'm like 20 years out of shape, and I could flex harder than fucking Bong.
Oh god! I mean,
I'm not.
it's more. I mean, it's funny to mug, you know.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
fact,
But have you ever heard the expression "shooting fish in a barrel"? The point is, it's not fun.
wait, that's what it means. I never knew what it means this whole
Oh my god, he
time.
really is. Stark, how will you feel if you hadn't had breakfast this morning?
Hungry.
Good answer.
Like especially if I'm moving. If I'm just laying in bed,
Okay.
I'm not burning calories.
We got it. We got it.
To be fair, I'm not burning calories if I just lay in bed.
We got. Okay, it's failing to see the point of the hypothetical its own form of retardation.
I mean, I see the hypothetical, and then I've added more to the hypothetical. Like, yeah, if I'm hypothetically lying in my bed, I'm not burning calories. I'm not really going to be hungry.
What
But
would
if I'm
I
moving
even
around,
search?
I'm going to be hungry because moving equals calories burned means energy wasted. I need food. I will kill a fucking rat to get food.
Help.
Well, we've long since known the sarcastic has a touch of autism, so this shouldn't really be a startling revelation.
Also, I thought shooting fish in a barrel would be kind of fun.
You're you're the kind of guy who would take a grenade and go to a fishing pond and be like, "Hey, watch this."
Yes, I would do that.
I mean, I would too. That sounds fucking rad.
Yeah, just fucking blasting Sabaton and shit. Like throwing random grenades with like heavy metal blasting shit.
Just wave an American flag for good measure.
There has. Okay, I'm arguing with Porian right now. There has to be a better quality picture out there. I'm not using that. Degrees of physics. Yeah, Rusty nailed it on the fucking head. Yeah, it is fishing blasphemy, and also you don't do just that, as that GIF shows.
Okay, but I'm just gonna be throwing randomly, not far away from me.
This man is gonna throw one inside of the boat itself.
Yeah. I roll a critical failure on my throw.
Rolls a natural one. No, somehow rolls a 0. The die fucking explodes. The die just blow up in his hand. That's the grenade.
But
God,
would it be
now you're good. Oh, God.
But would it be a grenade or would it be a improved homemade device? That's the real question.
If it's a homemade device made by me, you think it is gonna actually? You think I'm gonna make it to the boat?
It's gonna be the pipe bomb he ordered from Temu.
Hey, we've come full circle. We did it.
And on that note, I think I need to have lunch and also duty calls.
I actually want to run to the grocery store before it closes, make supper. So I'm with you on that one, there, Chief.
I just gotta run.
Okay, then. Well, thanks for coming for this week's Bitch Fest. I'm going to run my errands and then come back and then find a decent picture of that rat, Hako Bale's rat to add to the emojis. So look forward to that eventually.
Perfect. Hyped.
Yep. So for everyone else, thanks for coming. Take it easy. Later.